Level 1. Rhythm. Say it. CCP Dick 4.
Woo! What's up, my players? How you doing? This is Torrance Hudson, a.k.a. the Ironheart of Xbox, a.k.a. the Old School Gamer, and welcome once again to another episode of Gaming Trouble. I am going to introduce my awesome panel. We're going to talk about so much, but first of all, let's start with the Neon Samurai. Let's start about the man with the master plan, the brother, Samoan brother from another mother, the one who is guaranteed to put you into a chokehold and make you tap out. He's all about the ARPGs and JRPGs. He's also about the stealth games. He is the one and only and acclaimed Tony San Miguel.
What's up, players? Daddy's back. We're gonna share some laughs. We're gonna have some. We're gonna talk about flops. We're gonna talk about flips. We're gonna talk about everything. Anyways, I'm watching your Twitter feeds. A lot of you owe me push-ups.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
You're gonna be so in the morning.
A lot of you owe me push-ups, including like developers, Sega.
Oh yeah, and celebrities, and celebrities, and there's also celebrities out there using the G word. That's a no-no.
If push-ups were dollars, I'd have a decent amount.
Yes.
Oh yeah, we'd be rich. We'd be rich.
It's a new car.
I'll be retired. Yep. I'll be retired, to be honest with you.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yep.
But then, of course.
That's a fact.
But of course, we cannot forget the ladies' man. Let's talk about the man who is the master of all cosplay. He's also about the collectibles. He cannot stop until he gets the full collection. He is also about collecting those achievements. How does he do it? He's amazing. He is also about the SNK, Castlevania, you name it. He's all about the fighting. Mr. Johnny Elisea.
Thank you so much for that awesome intro. That was brilliant. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. But yeah, this is yes. But this is going to be a fun one. We're going to be talking about some games that we were looking forward to, and they turned out to be flops. Some of it was hilarious, but some of it was not hilarious because there were some games that we were waiting for a very long time, and then when we got our hands on those games, they were flops, and we said to ourselves, why did they waste? They took so much time, and then all of a sudden when they released the game, it was shit. So that's what we're going to discuss. So I'm looking forward to discuss this. But before we discuss all these games, I want to talk about something about Gaming Spit. And also, before we start, was there any games you guys have been playing over the weekend? Or no?
Well, I already told you what game I've been playing. And yes, sir. I'm all about. I'm going to be taking some names actually tonight. We are talking about Sonic Racing, ladies and gentlemen.
Sonic
Racing.
Yes.
Did you pick up Sonic Racing? Did you do it? Because if you did not, what are you doing? Get on that Sonic Racing so I can take you out. I want I want it. I want the heat. But you're going to take my heat. Pause. So, but other than that, what?
No, this is Patrick.
Yeah, well, you better start getting the game and buy the game and start practicing, Bob.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And also,
So,
when you do pick, just let you know, if you do pick up the game, yes, I believe what was the Mika? I think it's Maka. What's her name again? She actually unlocks actually.
Right. There's a character. Yeah, I forgot the name of that character, but she's downloadable for free.
Yep.
Who?
Absolutely.
What's she from?
Yumi? No, she's like a Japanese icon, like dancing and you know.
It was a game from Atlas. I forget the game is from Atlas. Yeah, I forgot the name of the game.
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, so she unlocks it automatically. You know, I'm not.
Yeah,
she's a huge fan, but I've actually.
Yeah, she does.
You know, but she's wow.
Right.
Yeah, she's cute. She's cute. But anyways.
Right.
Yeah.
But, I just finished Okami, and then I got all the achievements, and right now I'm playing Space Adventure. Yep, and I finished Space. I'm starting on Space Adventure Cobra, which is based off a popular anime from the early '80s. It's a fun game. It's like sort of like Mega Man a bit. So, and then I'm like halfway through the game. So, I'm taking my time a bit, trying to get all the power ups, and then go through it. So then later on this week when I get paid, I'm definitely gonna pick up Sonic Racing Cross Worlds.
Absolutely,
so,
Johnny, you gotta get on, man. We got.
The team. No, I'm definitely gonna get it for sure because I mean in October there's nothing coming out until like the third week of October when Ninja Gaiden 4 and Double Dragon Revive comes out. So I'm gonna be playing that for a while.
Yep. Just a little
Absolutely.
bit. Just a little bit of housekeeping for a bit. First, I'd like to do a shout out to our sponsor, Dubby. This is
absolutely
yes.
Awesome. Yes.
This
drink
the Korean team was awesome.
This is it. No other drink no. There's no other drink that's like this. This is all natural ingredients, delicious and everything, fruit extract and everything for the caffeine. No red 5 dye is in this drink. That is very dangerous. It's not good for you. It's not good for your body. This is all natural and everything, natural ingredients and everything, Asian flavors, all in different mixes. You have an opportunity to get it today. Go to that's DUBBY.GG. Get yourself your 10% discount by using our code TREBLE and go on there and get your 10%. Trust me, you're going to thank me in the morning and probably in the evening too, because that's how much energy you're gonna get, baby. So, absolutely.
Tony, have you started playing anything you're playing right now, or just
Well, I want to say something about W2. I'm going to add to that, man. I tried it just a couple days ago. Used it for leg day. I had energy to burn. I did not get tired. I was dripping in sweat. And then by nighttime, when I was finally cooled down, I was walking like Bernie and Weekend at Bernie's too.
Oh,
I hated the
drinkling.
But yeah, that training burst was intense. It was intense. It reminded me of the old days. I'm aging myself. Ultimate Orange. You guys remember that?
Yes.
Of course.
Absolutely. But
of course.
So definitely get yourself those drinks, all different flavors. You gotta try it out, definitely. So, and of course, if you do use that code and everything, you are helping us as well. So it puts it back into the show. So,
also, what's called to answer Johnny's question, I'm still playing through Infinite Wealth, man. I'm having a lot of fun.
Okay.
I'm unlocking everything. I'm trying to unlock everything. This might be the first one I 100% like you, buddy.
Okay.
Might be the first one.
Man. Go for it, man. There's a lot to do in the game, though, but it's fun.
Yeah.
There's a lot to do, but it's fun.
Lot. There's a lot. I'm only in chapter 11, and there's still so much to do.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Oof.
So.
Oh,
But
some more. So wait, one more thing.
go ahead, and then I'll start the game when you're done.
We are going. I had to throw this out there, Nathan, because
Go on.
next month, we got to talk about next month. Next month, it is the month of the ninja. That's right. All month long, we're going to be talking about ninja games. Some good ones, some bad ones, some great ones, some legendary ones, and of course, everything in between. And of course, at the end of the month, we're also going to be talking about a little bit about the spooky season, Halloween. So we're going to do some horror.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to do some horror.
Very
games,
fun time of year.
Horror games as well. Yes, indeed, and everything.
Yep.
But more, all of this and more. But first, we're going to get into the gaming spit.
Yes, we are. So, if you thought the Tokyo Game Show was done showing all their stuff, no, they weren't done. SNK actually came out with a surprise. They came out and released it Real Battle Fatal Fury 2 on the Steam.
Ooh.
Now, yeah.
Okay.
So it's on the Steam, but it's not on consoles yet. So hopefully it will be. But this version is awesome. I'm going to tell you why. Not only you have your arcade mode, but there's gallery mode, so you can see all the illustrations and all the works, all the artworks and everything. And the online, they offered tournament modes, they offered rooms, they have ranks, they have players. It's like they did so much. They put like all the advanced features of online modes into this version. And I saw that, I was like, wow. And there's also new artwork on this one. And during that time when they were in the at the panel at the post right there, they had they keep teasing us about this, because if you played City of the Wolves and if you beat the game with Ken Masters, they keep teasing us about a Fatal Fury Cross Street Fighter, and they just did that today too. They put right. Okay, great.
It was bound to happen.
Oh yeah. So they put something. They put posters. They put one poster on like together. Like they have Terry and Mai in the Street Fighter 6 side, and Ken and Chun-Li in the Fatal Fury City of the Wolves side. So obviously they're coming. Chun-Li's coming to City of the Wolves right after Joe gets released. So they keep teasing it about it. So I'm thinking they're either going to give us another Capcom Wrestling K game or another Street Fighter, or they're probably going to give us a Street Fighter Cross Fatal Fury game. Because if you play through Ken's ending, they tease it a lot. And I think Chun-Li's ending, they're probably going to tease that again. I have the feeling they're going to do that. So
I love these crossover ideas. I really hope they happen.
Yeah. But Tony, did you play did you beat through Ken's arcade mode in City of the Wolves?
No, not yet.
Oh yeah, do that though.
Yeah,
You'll see what I'm talking about.
I've been stuck on Like a Dragon, but I'll be sure to check it out soon.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. So, but yeah, that was announced, and also, Virtua Fighter 5 Revo. There's going to be another beta. It's going to be open beta.
Ooh.
So it's not going to be like an invite. It's not going to be one of those invite betas that hoping you get a code in. This is going to be an open beta, and it's going to start October 1st. It's going to end on October 6th.
Oh,
so
interesting.
That's great news.
Okay.
Yeah, so you can download the beta, and then you can play online, check out the arcade mode and the practice mode and all that other good stuff. And then on top of that, they announced a new single-player mode called World Stage. In World Stage, what you do is that you go to like different arcade places, and you compete. You fight against other players, obviously computer players, and then you keep ranking up, and then you go to like all these tournaments, and you actually fight AIs like ghosts, ghosts of actual real tournament players. So you're actually playing against a tournament player. You're playing a computer, but that's mimicking a tournament player.
Wow.
They're gonna kick my ass. They're gonna kick my ass.
That's really cool. That is badass.
Yeah.
that will get you prepared for
Yeah.
actually playing in a thing, especially playing in the, if you actually want to play against some real, talented players out there too.
Right.
That would really
Right.
get you ready for that. I guess that's
Yeah.
awesome.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
wow,
So
that's cool.
you'll have it exactly. You'll have a taste of how these players play. I was like, oh, so this player plays like this, or he uses Akira, or he uses Jackie, so he does this, he does these moves, or he plays offense, or he plays mostly defense. So you get to see it. So it gives you more of an idea on how these people play.
Wow,
So
I like
I
that.
think that's awesome.
I love
Yeah.
that.
So
I love that idea. I just, that's
yeah.
innovative. See, I think to be honest with you, I think more fighting games, especially in the FGC, they should have that option in every game. In every fighting game that
Yeah.
actually exists at the high level, anyway, they should actually
Hmm.
have that option all the time.
Yeah.
It should be standard, just like rollback code. Rollback code should
Bruh.
be standard, so that should be
Right.
standard also.
You
Absolutely.
know
Yeah.
how
Absolutely.
how much that
Yeah.
trips me out?
Absolutely.
Think about this, right? Like, it's so easy to get the data of how, like, the directional inputs, the button combinations, and everything that you could create an AI based off that data.
Yeah, of course.
Absolutely.
It's
Yeah. You
super
can.
easy. It's super easy to do, I think.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now, and also this is a good opportunity because listen, all these big tournament players, they're going to be too busy practicing and playing against and practicing with their partners and stuff like that. So there's likely not a good chance you'll be able to play against these guys. I mean, you'll be lucky if you do. So, but this is a good opportunity for all the players out there to check that out. Whether you're a beginner or an advanced player, or you did play these games before and you're just coming back, it's awesome. So
So
I
what?
can't wait until it comes out October 30th. So
Tell everybody again what the game is and when it's going to be released. November 30th.
well,
For what game?
the game comes out October 30th on the Xbox Series, PS5, and Steam. But the Switch 2 version is going to be out during the winter time. But I'll say it again. The open beta is going to start on October 1st, and
Okay.
it'll run until the 6th. And
Nice.
you can download it, so you don't have to like like sign up to try to get a code or anything like
Nice.
that.
That's beautiful.
Right.
I love that.
That's awesome. And
That's
then
yes.
yeah,
Go ahead.
okay, and then yeah, that's it for the Tokyo Game Show. I think we pretty much covered everything from Friday, but that's just like added stuff they just released it for the last minute. But unfortunately, I couldn't believe I didn't find this out until now. Though I'm surprised I missed out on this 2 months ago. There's this YouTuber. His name is Patrick Davis.
Oh.
He goes by Patman QC, and unfortunately he passed away on July 7th. And his YouTube, yeah, another game player YouTuber who he what he does on his YouTube channel, he like does like documentaries of retro games. And like I seen his work, and I seen a lot of his documentaries. Like he did a documentary of the Castlevania series, the Shinobi series, Ninja Gaiden series. He did a
Cool.
series on the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle games. He did a series of some of the wrestling games because he was a big WWF fan back in the day, and all these other games. So like he also covered the Contra games, some of the Metal Gear games. Like you name it, he covered them all, and he covered some. The latest games documentary he covered was the Mario games. So and he was only 53 years old, and I used to put his videos on the background just to listen. He had that nice calm voice, and he would tell like he would put in some dad jokes every now and then. He was just a lovable guy.
Man after my own heart. Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's like Bob Ross in video games.
Oh,
Exactly. He was like the Bob Ross of video games. He was just calm. He never curses. The guy never used any strong language.
Happy little trees. Yes, just
No, happy little games.
happy little
He goes,
games.
happy little games.
Happy little games. Happy little games.
I'm just gonna take this mushroom here and run up and jump and break that brick.
Yeah, like at the beginning of his like I remember his latest intro. Like, oh, he did a documentary of the NBA Jam players. He also did documentaries of the Mortal Kombat games.
Wow.
And one of his intros, like when he did the NBA Jam one, he got the guy the announcer for NBA Jam to open up his intro, which was so cool.
Oh, that's cool.
Awesome. That's badass. I would
So
love
yeah.
to get a. I would love.
He's on fire.
If you,
Bro, I want to play NBA Jam now.
if we
Yeah,
get
boom,
big enough,
shakalaka.
if we get big enough and everything, I would love to have intros by some of these guys and everything, especially.
Oh no, you could do it though if you actually meet him at a if you meet him like at a video game convention though, and he's there, I mean, if you talk to him and negotiate with him, I'm pretty sure he can do it.
Yes.
I got somebody. I want him to do our intro.
Yes, I want him to do
Yeah.
an awesome intro. Yes, absolutely.
Sure.
No, I got somebody too.
Like if I bump into if any of us ever bumps into him, it doesn't hurt to ask him.
Absolutely.
It does not hurt to ask.
We need John St. John to do our intro. Either as Duke Nukem or Big the Cat.
yeah.
I don't care.
The Duke or
He,
Big the
he can
Cat.
do
No, I'm just
both.
kidding.
He
No, I'm
can
just
do
kidding.
both.
Oh,
He
he
can do both.
Big
I
the
don't care,
Cat.
man. It'll be funny as hell.
Hail to the
Yeah.
king, baby.
Yeah, get Duke Nukem to do our intro.
Absolutely. That would
Yeah.
be amazing.
That would be awesome.
Baby.
That would be freaking amazing.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. But yeah, I just want to say, rest in peace and condolences to Mr. Patrick Davis, aka Patman QC. I'm gonna miss his watching his videos though, but I'm gonna be like putting them on in the background just to, like, if I need something to just to go back in memory lane though. He even covered Sega Master System games and Genesis games. Like a lot of games he covered, even arcade games. He covered so many arcade games. Like if you go to his channel now, he's got over 280 videos. Dude, what's his name? Billy Hudson passed away, bro, not too long ago.
You know,
what scares me is these guys are our age.
yeah, this is what I'm talking
Yeah.
about.
It's tripping me out, man.
This is
Dude, Billy Hudson was my age when he passed away, and what's his name? Patrick Davis, 53 years old. He's like 9 years older than me.
Yeah, well, he's actually about 4 years older than I am, and that's scary.
Wow.
Wait, how old was he?
He was 53 years old.
53 years old.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. That's scary. That's scary. You know.
Yeah.
You think about it. I tell people all the time. I say, listen, you know what? You only live once. Live every day to the best you can, because tomorrow is not promised to anybody. So make sure that you make the best of today. Live for today. Live for today.
Right.
All the time. So anyway, yes, absolutely. Oh man.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah.
That's all I have for
stuck in the past will be the death of you.
Yeah, thank you.
Right. For the moment and the future.
Yes. Exactly.
Like what?
Let things go. Let it all go.
Yes. Like one wise man said everything. You know. What did he say? Yesterday was yesterday. Oh yeah, something about yesterday.
Yeah, Saturday. What about yesterday on Saturday?
No. I'm just saying. There's a quote. The thing. They said.
Quote.
Yes. Was it yesterday? It was the past and everything. Tomorrow is not promised, but today is the present. So that's something like that. So yeah, you gotta make sure that you make the best of it. Anyway, I don't. That's not exactly how he says it, but it's close to that. Anyway.
Yeah, no, I get what. Yes. I get what you're saying, but
Okay, here we go. Yesterday was history. Yeah. Tomorrow is a mystery, but today is a gift. That's why they call it the present. That's right. So, all right. So moving along, let's get into our topic of the evening. Oh my gosh! Today
it's gonna be a long one.
It's gonna be a very long one. It's gonna be a very, very long one. Let's talk about.
That's what she said.
Oh. Oh my. So let's talk about those wonderful games that got us so hyped, so just like yeah, and then when the game came out, you're like, what?
What happened?
Like, what?
Yeah.
Nah, man, that ain't cousin. That ain't it. That's not it. So we are going to talk about all those games and more. So let's get started. Let's get started with that. Wow. Yeah. You know what? We gotta start with this game, and I want to start with this game because they hyped it up so much. EA hyped it up so much. They hyped this game so much, and I was excited about it. Who likes Iron Man? You like Iron Man? Everyone likes Iron Man.
Well, I did work on the first movie,
Well, I mean,
so
no,
of course.
I knew you did. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
But you know what? Iron Man. How about an open Iron Man in open world? How about many Iron Mans in open world? How about
Sure.
how about an
Sounds
open world
cool.
that you can go anywhere you want to and everything, flying and shooting and destroying things and all that stuff, and it gets you hype, right? And you get
Yeah,
missions and
sounds
all that
cool.
stuff, right? Sounds cool, right?
Mm-hmm.
But what if the
And
game?
we could customize our mechs, right?
Yeah, oh
With the
yeah,
colors and
you can do
eyes.
it.
Yeah.
Kind of, sort of. But you know what? You can't. You can't in this game because you know why? Because the game was nothing like they said it was going to be in the trailer. And we're talking about Anthem. We're talking about Anthem, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is
I
not.
really wanted to like that one.
This is not the Anthem
Oh,
call
man.
we wanted. You know, this is not the anthem. This is definitely not the national
Nope.
anthem. Oh no. This anthem will sound like a bass trumpet and everything without this mouthpiece. See, this is just that bad, that bad. Let's talk about this game. This game, was released about almost a decade ago. Not even a decade ago. Like
Not even a decade. Maybe like
Wow,
a few
has it
years
been that
ago.
long? Wow.
Quite a while. And you know, what they promised was an open world action adventure game that you could be able to travel all over different environments. You could be able to go underwater. You could do all that stuff. It sounds cool on paper, right? Problem is that it got convoluted because the world was empty. There wasn't that many things to go after.
It's
Yeah,
depressing.
you did have those isolated battles here and there. The AI was a rubber bandy. In other words, I mean, they actually have easy enemies, very very easy enemies, and then they have very very hard enemies that you could barely kill. Bullet sponges, weapons that keep on repeating. In other words, when you try to get new weapons and all that junk, they repeat over and over and over again. There was one part that you could actually farm weapons and get some very powerful ones. Then they nerfed it, and you got very weak weapons almost every single time. You will get repeat of the same weapon, not once, not twice, not 3 times, hell, not even 4 times, 5 times in a row. And then you sit back and you're saying to yourself, what am I doing? What am I even doing? We're talking about big bosses too. We're talking about hard bosses, and you're getting weak weapons. What are they doing? What are we doing here? This is actually not what we signed up for. And people were like lambasting this game. I mean, like crazy. I mean, I
heard people drop that game like an instant though.
Yeah, I mean they lost player count like almost instantaneously because it was nothing that they signed up for. Not only that, people been I think it's free now. You can play for free.
Yeah, it was.
Of course, but nobody wants to play that shit anymore.
Yeah,
and it looked cool. The intro was cool. The cutscenes were cool. And then, what the hell am I doing?
Mm-hmm.
I had no idea what to do. Like
no direction or anything.
I don't like hand holding, but I mean, like, there's like you literally don't know what the hell you're supposed to do. So all I did was fly around. I think I killed a few things, and I just got bored and never played it again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You're just flying around, not knowing where to go. You're just flying around like a jackass and just scoping all over the place.
I let average gameplay go if there's a strong storyline to the game. Like if it's just really pretty, a really pretty game, but nothing else, I get really bored.
You know what? Anthem was supposed to be this Bioware's Iron Man fantasy. Instead, we got something like wearing a jetpack powered by Windows Vista. That's pretty much what we got.
That's funny.
So it was just horrible. They promised a 10-year plan. Turns out
I don't believe that.
Now,
I never believe when people say that. Oh, we're gonna have like a 5 or 10 year plan. Though I'd rather wait to see if the game's gonna be successful, and then take it from there.
See, I hate when
I never believe developers when they say, "Oh, we're gonna have a 5 to 10 year plan."
you know
There's
what?
no content. There was no content.
There was none. There was none. As a matter of fact, there was so far in
bullshit.
between. There was so far in between. Like there's no events. There was no major events. I mean, they tried to. They tried to get like event like things to do. Like in other words, you have online people online. You match up with, and you actually go to a certain place or whatever it is, and you actually supposed to fight this massive boss, and you're supposed to be getting this cool stuff. Problem is that sometimes when people leave right away, what happens is the mission ends before you actually finish, and you're not able to get the weapons that you actually were promised. So you actually completely like almost like the mission's lost. You lost that mission because people bolted. I was like, wait, you're not supposed to. What? That was.
So you just wasted your time.
You wasted your time. Exactly. That happened to me. That happened to me several times actually. I went over there.
I don't tolerate that shit. I don't tolerate that shit at all.
Yeah, we destroyed the boss and everything. We wrecked it. We destroyed it. I'm like, yeah. And then all of a sudden, people bolted. Like literally, they didn't even wait till the whole thing ends. They left. Like they pressed the exit button, and they left. And then the mission's over. Like literally, the mission was over. I'm like, wait a minute, what? Wait, I didn't get nothing. I didn't even get recognized for it. I didn't even get recognized to even do anything. It just didn't even register. I was like, oh, what? Wow, that's wow. That's oh. Yeah, of course I got pissed off. Yeah, they promised a 10-year plan. Turns out the plan was disappointing us for 1 year, then vanish. So anyway,
well, like I said before, never believe a developer when they say, "Oh, we got plans for it to make it 10 years." I know when they said that shit, I know it was all bullshit.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So
don't ever believe that.
Yeah. Another. Let's jump into another game because I mean we can go all night with Anthem. I can tell you some problems that they caused that my so upsetting. I shouldn't have spent no money. I shouldn't have spent any money on that game because you have been.
Thank God I never bought the game.
I did, and I'm a fool. Because now it's free.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, and I can't get my money back. So there you have it.
Nope, that's it.
Yep. Let's talk about another game that actually was a disappointment that is finally out. Skull and Bones. The ghost of E3's past. A game that they said, oh, it's gonna be a promising pirates game that you could be able to travel and you can loot and all that stuff. And basically,
oh yeah, that game was a disaster. That oh my God.
Supposedly,
they lost so much money. They lost a lot of money on that game.
$650 million. Can you believe that?
$650 million.
Yeah, well, you know what? The shit the industry is, the shit the way the gaming industry is nowadays. I'm not surprised they lost all that money. I mean, look at Concord. Look at that game.
Ooh.
Look at that piece of turd of a shit.
Wasn't people? It looks like the Sea of Thieves with better graphics.
Basically, that's what they were planning on doing. People was like, "Oh, Sea of Thieves is in trouble. Oh, look at this game; it's more realistic. Oh, look what you could do." Yeah. Now, who's laughing? Who's laughing to the bank now?
Yeah.
Who's laughing?
It's not about realism, man. It's about fun.
Exactly.
People like graphics fly.
It's the gameplay is important. I always say that the important thing about gaming is fun. If you don't have the fun, why bother?
The only pirate game where the biggest heist was Ubisoft robbing our wallets.
For you.
Oh boy.
For you.
Oh gosh, I'm telling you, man. Ubisoft is a company that really needs to evaluate.
Exactly Ubisoft. They need to start something. They're in hot shit right now.
They are.
They need to stop sucking.
Yes, they do. Yes.
It seems like they can't even help themselves at all. They really can't.
And guess what? No, you know what? No, we should thank them. We should thank them for being shitty. You know why? Because most of those developers and everything decided to create their own studio, and we got ourselves a Claire Obscure's Expedition 33. Thank you very much. I really
This is
appreciate
true.
it.
Yeah.
You
This is
know,
true.
so you know what?
They deserve
no,
every
no,
dime they get.
Ubisoft. I thank you. No, I should be thanking you. I should be thanking you greatly because now we have an amazing, fantastic game that was not under your thumb. So thank you very much. I appreciate it.
I'm already wanting more.
We love you sincerely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
So,
Yep.
oh my goodness, man. Oof. My goodness. 10 years in development, $650 million spent. And somehow,
Really?
somehow the
Yeah.
real treasure was the memes that we made along the way.
Yeah. Well, they threw all that money down the toilet and they flushed it.
Oh my. Yes, indeed.
Oh, man.
They pissed on it first, Johnny. They pissed on it, then flushed it.
Oh, yes, indeed.
Yeah. Actually, again, they pissed and took a turtle right on it.
Oh,
That bastard
man.
left a floater.
You let the floater there. Huh. I didn't have any corn.
Oh, man.
Oh, everybody likes to smell their own bread.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My gosh. So anyway, so those are like top. Those are the top. One of the top two horrible. Well, top. I can say no. The bottom two. Should say bottom two.
The bomb too, and I did mention Concord.
Yes, Concord.
You know that Concord was a freaking disaster. People hated the designs in that game. Were like people's like look at all these designs, and then the online players like that game just dropped instantly. Like nobody was playing that game. Like right after the first week. After the first week, that game the players drop just went down, and they discontinued the game. And they took the game right off the shelves.
Yep.
Because that's how bad it was.
See, this
was last year.
That's what happens.
This was last year.
Yep, that's what happens. That's what happens when you actually, sit right there and try to shine up a turd and everything. It still stinks and everything, and obviously it all gets all over the place. So that's exactly how it works.
Yeah.
I feel obviously I never got an opportunity to play the game. Well, now I won't be able to have.
Well, no. Well, no. Why would you even want to play that shit game?
No.
You should be thanking yourself that you didn't waste any time playing that miserable of a turd of a game.
Oh, no. Actually, matter of fact, I'm happy. I'm happy that I didn't get a chance to play the game. So basically, my time was not the time or money was specially spent. Great, I love it.
Right.
Oh, yeah. But let's talk about another game. This game came out, and everybody was touting it as the next-gen magic game, all about the magic, about this lonely girl and everything from the New York streets and everything that somehow, got transported into this magical world and actually gained magic. We're talking about Forspoken, ladies and gentlemen. Okay.
Oh boy.
Yeah, let's talk about
the dialogue in that game was so bad. The character was unlikable. Was very unlikable in that game. And you're saying to yourself, why am I playing with this character? I already don't even like this character.
Number one, I didn't like her. I didn't like her dialogue. I didn't like the way that her demeanor. She sounded. How do I put it lightly? I don't know. She sounded like she sounded too street. She sounded too street. Like she was like like she sounded like this is who I am and everything. Attitude, like major attitude. Dude,
but not likable.
And it didn't improve. See, the thing is, I was hoping that like probably later in the game that she would actually start to show some sense of maturity, but it didn't go that route. And that's what sucked. Like it didn't help the story.
Boss babe. I'm a boss babe.
Yeah, that's
to do it on my own. Yeah.
That doesn't make any sense at all. See, that's
maybe that's why she was abandoned.
Well, ouch.
Cold blooded.
Nobody likes her.
Cold-blooded. Oh man.
I'm a games, bitch.
Yeah. I don't need no man.
My gosh.
That's what they be saying nowadays.
Indeed. Let's see what we got here.
Any other games? And then
Oh yeah,
I've got some other.
We're gonna talk about this in a thing, but
Yeah, because I got a lot.
Last thing I gotta say about that, the last thing I gotta say about Forspoken and everything, the real spell was making our hype disappear.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
it was Square Enix too, man. I mean, you know I love Square Enix.
But see, here's the thing.
Yeah. No, but the thing is, Square Enix got some shitty, got some workers over there that are really shitty people. You know, like some of these people, like they can't even like write stories nowadays.
Oh wait,
here's a common theme with these three we're talking about right now. Really pretty.
Baby Ink was
no content whatsoever.
Wait, hold on. What was that? What was that, Torrance?
Sweet Baby Ink was involved in this game too.
No. Oh well, there you go. There's your answer.
Okay.
There you go. That's why I was telling people about that Wolverine game. The Wolverine game looks great, but Sweet Baby Ink is working on it. So I told people, lower your expectations.
Oh, especially with the writing.
Yes.
That seems to be their trademark is bad writing.
No way.
Yeah, shit writing.
Forced views. I don't like. You know how much I hate that. Too.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. Well, don't forget, Sweet Baby Ink was involved with Suicide Squad, and that was the game that made you kill the Justice League.
Oh, speaking of which, we're actually gonna that's the next game we're gonna be talking about.
Yeah, we're saving that one. That's the next one. That should be last.
That's the next one.
That one's gonna be a blast.
It's the last one.
Dude,
I am going to blast that fucking game into pieces because the reason why I bought that game is because a couple of my friends wanted to play it, and I told Tony about it. I was like, oh, this game is pretty
and I was
fun.
waiting on it. I was like, you sure?
I mean, it looked fun if we all four players get on it though. And
the demo was fun.
It was the beta. Because I gave you a code. Yeah. I gave you an extra code for the beta, and it was fun. But the problem is that the story was shit.
Yeah,
it was like an SJW. You could tell like the
dialogue
in the game was like SJW. And I said, well, why do I even want to play this? And then the DLC characters were garbage. The first DLC character was a gay Joker. The second character was a gender swap Mr. Freeze, which is a lesbian Mrs. Freeze. Okay. And then the third character was Lawless, which was Deadshot's daughter. And they saved the best character for last. They saved the character for best last, which is my favorite character of all time. They released Deathstroke for the last character. And I said, I am not going to be holding this game just to play my favorite DC character, Deathstroke.
You know, we're here.
And I love Deathstroke. I actually want a Deathstroke game from DC Comics. But I was not going to hold on to this piece of shit game just to play my favorite character. That's how bad this game was.
Ooh, okay, hold on to your anger, cowboy. And I think we're gonna talk about that game very, very soon. I think we can rip it as long as you.
Nah, let's stay here. Let's stay here.
Let's stay here.
Yeah, keep that energy up.
Okay,
don't break his thought. Don't break his thought.
Let's keep it going. Let's keep it coming. Let's keep it going. Good. Okay, no problem. Hey.
Johnny's had the most.
If you have anything to say about game. Yeah, I mean, did you want to say anything about Forspoken or no? Are you done with that game?
Oh, I'm done with Forspoken. What can you?
That's boring compared to this, dude.
What can you say about Forspoken? Except for it was boring, it was horrible, and everything. Yet, granted, and everything, they tried to put out, tried to make magic out of something, and obviously the magic didn't happen. So that's it. Wow.
But that's my take. That's why I said to myself, I told everybody, like even I told the one guy who I played the game with, I told him that, dude, once I get all the achievements for this game, I'm taking this game back. I'm done.
You told me too, bro.
Yeah, I told you, Tony, that like after I'm done, I'm taking it back. I am not
so done.
Yeah, I am not sticking around for these DLC characters. I do not want to play a gay Joker. I do not want to play a gender swap Mr. Freeze, which is a lesbian. And I don't want to play Deadshot's daughter, Lawless, and I'm not going to be waiting long to play one of my favorite DC characters of all time, Deathstroke. Okay? The missions are boring, they're repetitive. This is why you have to have a team. So that way you be able to talk to your friends to keep you occupied to go on with the game. But the more you go on with the game, and the more you interact with all the Justice League characters, and especially the moment that you had to end the Dark Knight and the Man of Steel, got me heated. But then later on, they want you to stick around with the game because later on you find out those the Justice League you destroyed were clones. And I'm saying to
Really?
myself, yes, they were clones. So they
It
duped
sure seemed pretty
everybody.
real.
They
It seemed
were.
pretty
It
real
looked
when it
pretty
happened.
real.
Yeah.
Like why don't the thing they could have done with this game is like they could have done a plot where the Justice League was brainwashed by Brainiac, and say after you beat, let's say after you beat the Flash, after you knock out the Flash, you can give him a serum that'll knock him out and that'll take him out of the brainwash, and then you put him away and you let him rest and you try to save the other Justice League, like to make you think that you're not really killing the Justice League, you're taking them out, you're saving them, but instead they had people believing that you have to wipe them out.
You know what? It was a poor choice of a story. It seemed like they actually rushed it as well, which is actually the problem. They
took like 4 years though, because I mean
4 years is not enough for a game like
4
that.
or 5 years.
4 to 5 years is not enough for a game as ambitious as they were trying to make it. They actually were sitting right there and they were putting out a half-finished game with DLC that you have to pay for, by the way, just to get what you really want. And that's the problem. That's the problem. See, the game was supposed to be a monetized open world, somewhat type of game where you're actually doing
in Metropolis. Yeah.
Yes. So basically, they were trying to do like a little bit of Gotham Knights, but in a more
Gotham Knights was so better than this game.
I love Gotham Knights. Gotham Knights was great. But some people didn't
That's
like it.
Yeah.
I mean, I liked the story. I just didn't like the fact that, listen, Batman was pretty much out of the picture, and he was the one, he was considered like the one.
Yeah, but you had the Bat family. The Bat family was awesome to play as.
Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
I like that they're called the Bat family.
Especially Red Robin. Oh yeah. Especially
Red Hood.
Red Hood.
Yeah.
Red Hood. Oh my God, see, he's amazing. I love.
The Bat family.
Yeah, Jason Todd.
He's
the badass. He's the badass of the group. Absolutely.
Yeah, Jason Todd is a badass.
Yes, indeed.
Absolutely.
Yes. So, but yeah, let's we want to keep it going. Let's talk about this game.
If you have anything else about us. If you have anything else to add to Suicide Squad,
no.
I'm pretty much done. I'm pretty much.
I have a laundry list.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh my God.
Go ahead.
Let's get started. Let's get started with this. Oh my God.
Okay.
First of all, Suicide Squad. Okay. Basically, this was actually the last chance game. This was the last chance game. Why? Because Wonder Woman was supposed to come out. They were going to make a Wonder Woman game. They were going to actually.
That's right.
Supposed to make, supposedly get back into making a Superman game.
Right.
But the problem was that this budget, they inflated the budget. The budget was actually well over $500 million. It was a large freaking.
Yeah. They spent so much money, and the problem is that the original team of Rocksteady left in the middle of production. The original creators of the Arkham series left, and then they replaced with new creators to finish up the game. And I think that's one of the reasons why the game was a disaster. And they put in their own theories on how they want everybody to play it.
Okay, here's some more things that will actually let you down, and just to give everything context. Okay, number one. Obviously because they made it a live service, people were expecting more of an open world type of game, but it was a live service.
That pissed people off a lot because they don't like the fact that you have to be online all the time.
What were they think? You know what? I had a feeling they were going to do something like that because they wanted to be able to put things in on the fly. Basically, when you're playing the game, they can add the new missions that kind of pop up out of nowhere. I get it, but that's not how you build a game that actually with this kind of tender. I mean, basically these are some likable and some unlikable characters. And I mean, I like the way the graphics were, but if you're gonna sit right there and have it to in a sense that the way the characters actually move was horrible. There's no combat. The combat lacked depth. The missions were repetitive. The open world felt empty. There was really not much to do in the game, and if they really, I mean, if you want to try to get to the game,
all there is Brainiac's enemies in the game. That's all there was.
That was
Brainiac's
horrible.
minions.
That was
all
horrible.
over Metropolis. Yeah.
Even fans of Rocksteady's combat system found it uninspiring. People love Rocksteady's game, especially Batman. Come on, Batman should have been like the standard when it came to the combat. There was nothing. It was like all shooting. It was like shooting.
Yeah.
It was a shooting.
It was just shooting. It was pretty much shooting. That's all this game was. It was just shooting.
The AI was horrible. Let's go over the AI. The user interface was cluttered. It was like hard to really, to figure it out. Like basically, it looks like a mobile game. With ads exploded all over the screen. Basically, it was because all the UI was all in your face. There was nothing. It was like too cluttered. You can't really concentrate on the action because it's like so much going on. Like all the health bar, this bar. You have to go into this thing to actually unlock. Oh, come on, really? Simplistic, simple. Keep it simple.
Yeah.
And on top of that, like we mentioned before, Johnny, about the fans being betrayed. Batman brainwashed, sidelined, right? Batman was sidelined, and also the game's tone was actually horrible. It didn't honor the legacy of the Justice League, or better yet, it didn't even hold a candle to Rocksteady's past work.
No, not at all.
So this is what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. And even worse, check this out. Like I told you about, Warner Brothers actually lost, get this, $200 million on development. They lost $200 million.
That, and also there was a retcon. They actually retconned a Deadshot because if you remember, Deadshot in Arkham City and also in Arkham Origins Blackgate, Deadshot was white, and then they all of a sudden Deadshot is black, and then they made a joke about it. And they're saying that, that Deadshot that Batman fought in the past, that's not the real Deadshot. I'm like, so you mean to tell me the world's greatest detective didn't fight the real Deadshot? I mean, how do you go from that? Like how? I mean,
just be honest and leave it alone, like you did with Nick Fury.
Just leave it alone, dude. Listen, there was
if they wanted they're comic book characters.
Exactly. If they wanted a black character, there's so many black characters in the Suicide Squad they could have put in. They could have put Bronze Tiger in there. Okay? They could have put Bronze Tiger. There are so many Suicide Squad characters that are African American they could have put in this game. And then there was other characters that they could have used. Besides using a gender swap, using Mrs. Freeze, they could have put Killer Frost. If they wanted an ice character.
Yeah, I forgot who could forget Killer Frost?
Why couldn't they put her?
Ooh, Killer Frost. Yes, I remember her. Yeah. I mean, yeah, they could
and instead of Deadshot daughter Lawless that nobody likes, why couldn't you put Katana in there? And then she could have like sword attacks, and then she could use so many ninja weapons. How badass that would have been. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Wow, that's it. Yeah, you're pouring out that passion, man. I'm telling you, it's the truth. I mean, gosh, man.
Yeah.
Oof. So moving along. Let's talk about some more wonderful games that actually completely gone. Let's check. Let's see.
What else you got?
Okay, yes, Babylon's Fall. Yeah,
Which one?
buddy, Babylon's Fall. Let's talk about that game.
I heard of it, but never played it. But I heard it was
okay. Square Enix and Platinum
again.
Square Enix again.
What the hell, Square Enix?
Square Enix and Platinum.
What are you doing?
Teamed up again to
Platinum Games too.
Yes,
oh my god.
They try to create.
Oh boy.
Unbelievable.
I love Platinum Games.
Yeah,
unbelievable.
They decided to make a game. They decided to make a game that actually was more of a mishmash of horrible gameplay, terrible narrative, and of course a game that really didn't have any major direction. It was just a mess. It was a clusterfuck. Let's just put it that way. Yeah, let's talk about this game. As a matter of fact, I want to put on a video also for the fans to see this game, because this, ooh, buddy. I mean, I heard about it, I saw it, I was like, oh, it looks pretty interesting. And then when I finally found out exactly how it plays, I was like, oh, people are like, no, this is not it. This is not it. This is not it. And it got, ooh, buddy, it got lambasted. You know, I mean, and you know what? A lot of people were like, yo, we got robbed. Look, okay, so I'm throwing it in the background right now. So let's talk about this game. And I'll give you some details. Let's start off with, let's see. Yes. Babylon's Fall. Okay. Basically, it's supposed to be stylish platinum combat meets online co-op. So it's an online co-op game. Four players simultaneous, obviously. You have like repetitive missions. It's too repetitive. The visuals were horrible. And I mean, when you look at the video, you're like, "Oh, it looks pretty cool." Nah, this is nothing like the game. Nothing like the game at all. So basically, they were just showing you the visual flair of the combat, but when you actually play the game, you're like, "What?" Let's see. The downfall of this game. This game shut down faster than my Wi-Fi. Oh gosh, yeah, it certainly did.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Platinum Games said stylish combat. Square Enix said online co-op, and the player said refund, please. So it's I don't have much to say about this game, because I actually have I just by watching the gameplay, I said no, I'm not playing this. I am not playing this game. And people were hyping it up because they saw the trailers during E3, by the way. Or, well, I guess it was E3 at the time. Yes, it was. As a matter of fact, it was E3 at the time before they closed down.
Right.
It was a Sony exclusive, Sony PlayStation exclusive. That was actually another big mistake, by the way. They actually made it exclusive, and they funded it, and then they let them kind of go wild with it. And then when the game finally came out, they wanted to go online. They wanted to make it an online multiplayer type of game. So, yeah, they effed up. They seriously effed up.
It sounds like they don't even. It sounds like they don't even know what they really want from this game.
As a matter of fact, the game was actually like a mishmash of, I don't know what to do. Let's throw something at the wall and see what sticks. That's pretty much what
Just throw it there. Just throw it there, and see if it works.
Yeah, it's horrible.
Ding dongs.
I really felt. I mean, I feel upset because I wanted Square Enix to actually have a very awesome game, because they do make awesome games. Final Fantasy games, awesome, fantastic games.
Yeah.
Some Final Fantasy games were better than others. Yeah, that's true. But I was thinking that Babylon's Fall would be like a step away from Final Fantasy, right? And instead, they just said, "Oh, let's try something new." So of course, Platinum Games with their combat, and stuff like that, they actually used that in.
The combat's awesome.
Yeah, of course, they always do, but. But the problem is the combat didn't save the game, because there was like a mishmash of nothing. It was like nothing to do. It was always like a boss battle type of game, because you're actually walking around and you're fighting, and then you finally beat a boss, and you're like, wait a minute, okay, what's next? And then you go fight a little bit, and then you fight another boss, and then you fight a little bit, and then you go and you're actually trying to find your way around. And this also, the stages are so repetitive because they look the same everywhere you go, every little corridor. I'm like, did I come from here before? I mean, it doesn't make any sense. I mean, I'm pretty sure. It's. I mean, gosh, I just wish.
I heard that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard that. You're putting me to. you're putting me to sleep when you're describing this game. So
No,
I'm
I'm
just
sorry.
gonna take a nap.
Like this
I'm
game
sorry.
sucks.
Yeah, it's horrible. It's horrible.
I'm like the butthead of video games. This game
All right.
sucks.
Oh, okay. All
So
right.
moving along. Let's get away from that sleep Snorefest. Let's see. Already talked about that. Talked about Anthem. Talked about Babylon's Fall. Do you guys have any other games that you wanted to kind of throw in there? Because I actually have.
Oh yeah, I have some games.
Duke
Unless
Nukem
Tony's got some games.
Forever.
Oh!
Yes.
Oh my god!
Oh my god.
That disappointed me so hard.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that game because I actually finished it. Okay, so.
I finished the game too, but I love Duke. I had to finish the game.
Okay.
I bought the game too, Tony. So yeah.
Okay. So let's start from the beginning.
It took years. It took decades.
Okay. It took decades to make this game. Okay. It kept the same humor, and I appreciate that.
Yes.
The gameplay, though. The gameplay is so dated. So 1989. It was just so. It was that bad. It was just so bad. And
what is that?
And it's
it's not. It wasn't just. It wasn't just that. It wasn't just that. It was the fact that they tried to go like a different way, but it just did not work. It just.
No, it actually wasn't bad. The story wasn't bad either. But like after the campaign, there was nothing to do.
Yes.
It felt like
of course.
All that time for just a standard like quick campaign first person shooter with nothing else to do.
Okay,
there was nothing else to do.
Yeah. But the problem, but here's the thing, though. I mean, I do like the humor, especially when Duke gets shrunken down and you get to hear his voice. Listen, I have some.
It's still funny.
It's still freaking hilarious. There was so many times where I had to pause the game and I was in tears of his humor, the way he was just like
I didn't hate the game. I didn't hate the game. It just felt like too little. Way too little.
It was very too little. I mean, they did add a DLC though. They did add DLC, but it wasn't enough.
No, it wasn't.
And
still, not even close.
You want to know what was bad? What part I did not like about Duke Nukem Forever? The parts when you're in the water, the controls in the water.
Those parts in all of
them. It was so bad. It was getting me so angry. Like I was trying to turn around, I was trying to get to the surface, and I keep drowning myself.
You know, I remember that part, and I'm like,
I hated that part so much. That's the part I hate.
What made it so frustrating is the fact that it's the same, like down is up and up is down kind of thing. It's not.
I hate that control scheme.
Yeah,
oh my god!
I'm not flying an airplane.
That's what made it so difficult because everyone's so used to going up is up, down is down. Not like a plane. Like if you're playing like Afterburner, I can understand. You press down.
Exactly.
Up,
Yeah.
I can understand. But when you're playing a game like this, that don't fly. That does not fly. Not at all. And that's what makes it so difficult. And not only that, the hit detection was kind of off. The bosses, like you're fighting and everything, you're saying to yourself, "Wait a minute, hold on a second." You run out of weapons too damn quick. The ammo, like your ammo and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You run out of ammo too damn quick. So when you're actually sitting right there trying to shoot the damn bosses, like some of the bosses, I'm like, dude, come on, man.
Yeah.
It's like, are you serious? Why is this thing not dead yet? Bullet sponge.
Yeah.
Bullet sponge nonsense. And cheap deaths, too. The cheap deaths are all horrible, too. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. And the thing, I like the fact that you could go into, like, the gym or you go into, like, certain parts and stuff like that, and you can actually, get certain objects to get, like, these bonus points.
The what? Yeah, I do like the part when you're at the strip joint, and then this is what made me laugh so much. Like, you could go into, like, you could like try out games, and then you could drink beer. There was a part where you get yourself drunk, and Duke says, "You're my boy, Blue."
Yeah. Old school. There were some references there that were pretty funny.
The references had me dying in that game.
Yes, absolutely.
You're my boy, Blue.
You're my boy, Blue. You're my boy. My gosh.
Like I said, I didn't hate the game. I love Duke Nukem 64. But
Yeah.
What came out with Duke Nukem
0
Forever
Hour was
would have been
awesome.
awesome if it came out in 2000, not 2011.
They just had out there. One of my favorite Duke Nukem games on the N64 was 0 Hour, the third person view of that game. That game was great.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, that game and
I think I
Time to
missed
Kill.
that one.
You missed that? Oh, dude, that was such a great game. Did you ever play Duke Nukem Time to Kill or Duke Nukem Land of Babes on the PS PlayStation 1? Those two
Yeah,
are third person Duke
That one I
games.
did.
Yeah.
yeah.
No, those games were fun. Those were
Those
really
are the
good
ones I
fun
like
third person
playing.
games.
Yes.
Yeah, no, there was one on the N64. That was really good. It was called 0 Hour.
Yeah, I
Those
missed
were
that
really
one.
good.
I was more a fan of the the first person type of
The first person. No, but I love I love. Yeah, I understand, but I did like to have the third person view because they wanted to have a new take on they don't
You
want to try
got to
third
see the
person. I
king of
thought
the
third
ass
person
kickers,
was great.
baby.
Yeah, you got to see him, man. Who wants bacon and eggs?
Who wants bacon and eggs?
Pork chop
Yeah,
sandwiches.
but yeah. Dude, it's like the references. I mean, Duke's attitude and the references he pulls out in Duke Nukem Forever, they were great. It's
All
just
right.
like the controls and everything. It's just like was just off.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
Speaking of underwater scenes, remember in Duke Nukem 64, Duke Nukem 3D? I think they're the same games anyway, right?
Yeah.
Right. Total Meltdown. I played on PlayStation 1. Yeah.
Yeah, one of those underwater levels, you find like a half-eaten Snake Plissken in like and then you find the submarine from Hunt for Red
Hunt for Red
October
October.
in that same stage.
Yes.
But you see Snake
Yes.
Plissken's body, and he's like, "Oh, yes, he did escape from Melanie." Well, underwater.
Oh, bro. That's awesome.
Oh, dude. Oh, man. Yeah, Duke's just awesome. But dude, the
There's
one in
one
the
with the
bar
dead
when he's
Indiana
just
Jones
walking.
too.
Yeah.
Those spikes. You see a dead Indiana Jones.
Oh yeah.
The references, man, they get away with in those games.
Dude. I don't know how Duke gets away, but Duke's the king. Of course, he can get away with it. He's the
Yeah,
man.
of course.
Yeah. But yeah, that part in Duke Forever when you get Duke drunk and then he starts burping, he starts going nuts, he starts saying some crazy shit. That is hilarious.
Here's some more honorable mentions. You actually
Sure.
I got to give a shout out to my man Tony. That thing he mentioned it before. You want to do the honors?
What?
Tony?
What?
Tony, go ahead.
Do the honors of what?
Oh, you want to, because there's a certain game and everything that we actually talked about a lot.
Oh.
I think I know what you're talking about
Is it
next.
what I'm
But
thinking
go
of?
ahead.
Does it involve
I think I know which one you're talking about.
600 light years away?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Let's talk about it.
Mass Effect Andromeda.
Oh yes.
Again, another disappointment.
You could take the famous activist Anita Sarkeesian who was involved with that game.
Was she now? I see.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Did she disappear? Did she disappear off the face of the earth yet?
Yeah, well, I don't want to hear
No
from her ever
longer
again, though.
relevant? Because I haven't seen her in my feed, and I'm kind of glad.
Oh, good.
Yeah, well, yeah, I don't want to hear from her again. But let me tell you something. To the developers up there, and I said this before on the show, and I'm going to say it again. Stop hiring activists to be involved with your games. Stop it.
I'm 100% on board with that.
Yes, absolutely. So let's get back into the fun of tearing this game apart. Well,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry I yelled, man.
It had so much.
I'm
It
sorry.
had so much promise.
No. Oh yeah. Listen, let me tell you something. I actually was excited that we were gonna get
another
Mass Effect. Okay, I was excited, but because I said, oh shoot, another Mass Effect. And I bought the game. I bought it. I didn't rent it. I bought.
Oh
man.
Now,
So did I.
So
no.
Now understand my disappointment.
Imagine the pain.
Understand my disappointment. First of all, when I played the game,
imagine the pain.
Okay, the facial animations and everything made mannequins look more alive. That's how bad it was.
It was like Howard the Duck. The
Basically,
faces moved like Howard the
basically,
Duck.
Mm.
yeah, their eyes are like this.
Yes. Yeah. Yes. Exactly.
And
See?
when they're sad,
Wow.
they're like, I don't know what to do
That's like dead
anymore.
on.
I don't know what to do anymore. And then
Yeah.
you
They
see your
got.
choices down. I'm like,
Oh God.
I said, you know, I know what to do. I know what to do. You need to take 2 Valium and everything. Go back to bed.
It's
Oh
like they
Oh
all had
God.
Botox. They all had Botox or something. Their faces
oh,
weren't moving.
it was so bad. Oh Lord. Man, let me tell you something. And the story was kind of horrible because it didn't really connect to the original story until the end, which is actually kind of frustrating. The end actually links the stories in a sense because it talks about the beacon, it talks about all that stuff, but that's like towards the end, and I'm saying to myself, why leave us hanging the whole entire game, and then finally give us that glimmer of hope, and then you say, but then never do anything with it. That's another thing. Was frustrating. You know, they don't really talk about, about Shepard. They don't talk about none of that stuff. Nothing. You understand? They only give you like little
Yep.
hints here and there, but that's like towards the end of the.
Well, because the stuff that happened didn't like Mass Effect 1 didn't happen yet. It was happening at the same time.
Yeah,
There wouldn't be any records of Shepard doing all that
Mm.
stuff at all.
that's true. But the thing is that if you think about, remember we were talking about that theory and everything that we talked about light years. It
Yeah,
actually, everything
True.
was not, not running at the same speed, the same time, or whatever it is. But the fact is that you had this exploration group and everything who went out into space and went into this new civilization while all this other stuff was going on in the background in another time or whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
And it's kind of frustrating because I said, wait, so what exactly are we doing? Now I get it. If they
I
didn't
see where
call
you're going now.
if they didn't call it Mass Effect and they just called it Andromeda or something like that, I would have been a little bit better off. I would have been like,
Mass Effect
oh,
guy.
okay,
Mass Effect guy dead.
yeah, something like that, yeah, or whatever it is, But just don't make any connection to it because people, believe it or not, they even kind of duped us when they actually announced the game. When they announced the game, they were making people feel like, oh shoot, we're gonna find out more information about Shepard. No.
And no, that wasn't the case.
No, it was not at all. Period. Zero. Nada.
Oh jeez.
So,
You got generic characters galore. Generic quest galore.
Oh my God!
Generic
Yes.
story galore.
Oh.
No climax whatsoever. You know what? You know what feeling I got? I felt like it was all this build up and then over. Like when I saw World War Z.
Oh, that. Oh
Mm.
wow! Yeah. Oh,
That's
that's
same.
Uh,
I had that same feeling. I was like, "What the hell? Are you kidding? It's over?"
That sucks. Yeah. That. You know what?
That's
yeah,
how I
that
felt.
sucks.
And
That's how I felt.
And I saw World War Z too and everything, and I was like,
You know the feeling, right?
yeah. I'm like,
You saw it too.
are you serious? It's
Like, it's over?
It's over? What, bruh? Oh man.
It felt like it was just getting started,
Mm-mm-mm.
Yeah.
and then it
That's
was
tough.
over. That's how I felt about the
There's
game.
yeah,
Go ahead.
that sucks.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, I was gonna mention there's one game. I mean, I don't know if you guys are done talking about
talk about Mass Effect all day and everything because we went deep.
Yeah.
We didn't deep.
there is one game that pissed off a lot of people and that caused destruction, and we saw it all over the videos and that. Nothing gets the game more pissed off than Fallout 76.
Ooh.
Yeah. Kind of boring, man. I have it. It was
It's
packaged
a
with an
very
Xbox.
exactly. They rushed this game. They purposely rushed this game. They said, let's just get it out there. And you guys remember the guy when he went to the GameStop and he wanted to return the game, and they told him that no, you can't return it because that's our policy. And the guy got so angry he started trashing the whole GameStop. Do you remember that
Oh
video?
my God! Yes, I remember that. I remember
Yes,
that.
they
It was
do.
like, oh my God, dude.
Was it that game?
Yes,
Yeah.
it was Fallout. He wanted to return Fallout 76 because the game was horrible. He wanted the full refund, but the guy told him, "No, you open the game That's our policy. We can't give you a full refund. So the guy was pissed off, was angry, and he started trashing the whole place again. I will say this. I cannot believe the worker at GameStop was calm while he was doing this. Like everybody will be a normal person will be like, what the fuck? He just stood there and just let him like trash the whole place around.
It's no point. It's no point in actually trying to get involved with that and the thing. Let them vent and stuff like that and get it out of the system.
But the poor guy has to clean this. The poor guy has to clean the place up. And then
he has their number.
Oh man,
he has their number, and if they basically, he can sit right there and say, okay, well, this guy's not allowed inside the store anymore. Bye. Good luck trying to make games from over here again.
I did hear the guy got arrested though afterwards.
Yeah, he did.
For vandalism.
So he got his.
But this game caused a lot of. Jeez. This game caused a lot of controversy, and Bethesda should be ashamed of themselves because they knew this game was not ready to be shipped out. They just said, let's just put it out there because we worked on this game for so long. We don't want to keep the fans waiting, so let's just put it out there and then people have fun with it, and then we'll patch up the stuff out. No, that's the problem with these games today.
4 is amazing.
That's the problem. It's like, yeah, exactly. These are like if you take a refrigerator, like if you're working on a refrigerator and the refrigerator works though, but the freezer doesn't work, and you ship it out to the stores and then people buy it, you're gonna be like, why is the freezer not working? Why is it not working? That's the same thing with Fallout 76.
The Freon is coming in the mail and everything. It should be available in the next shipment.
Your office is gonna get burnt down.
Yeah.
That's what would happen. You're the company owner. That's what's happening to you.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. But this is like I don't know. This is the problem with all these games nowadays. It's like these developers just don't care. I'm not saying all developers are like this. I'm not saying that. I said some of these developers, they just work on a game. They know the game's not ready to be shipped, and they just shipped it out anyway. Well, it's like they want the customers to be the real game testers. That's your job. Yeah. That's your job to test these games out. And if there's something wrong with it, you go back to the drawing boards and fix it and get rid of it.
Well,
this is why Fallout 76 caused a lot of controversy.
Yeah, and for some odd reason, it's still running. It's still on to this very day. So I mean, they made the improvements after the fact, and now, but it's also free to play too, which is actually another thing. So
which is which I think is.
Yep.
Well, there you go. Oh my God! Oh man!
Wow! Oh Lord!
Oh, man. I do have.
Because 4 was amazing, which made me sad. Man. I loved it.
I heard 4 was good. I heard people really loved 4, but this was terrible. That you've gone from Fallout 4 and you go on to this glitchy mess of a game.
Me and my friend Joe, Six Gun, we talked about collecting power suits in that game. It was fun.
Oh man!
Yeah,
there's so much stuff you can do on the side. I mean, it's post-apocalyptic. There's stuff you can still do.
That's true. Of course. But let's speaking of glitchy games, at the end. Well, anyway, how about a glitchy story? Let's talk about Marvel versus Capcom Infinite. Okay, now.
Dory.
We're going there. We are going there. We're going in there hard.
But there is some goodness that I do like about the game. I did like
the arcade version.
Well, no, it's not that. I said I love the fact that they finally put Mega Man X into a Marvel vs. Capcom game, and they finally put characters like Jetta from Darkstalkers in there, because I've been asking for more of these Darkstalker characters in these games because they fit into that universe. The Darkstalkers fit perfectly against these Marvel characters.
They do.
But the problem with the roster is the fact that they left out the X-Men characters, they left out the Fantastic Four characters, because the reason why that they didn't put these characters in is because
Fox.
well, not only just Fox, is because Disney at the time did not own these characters, and they told Capcom that you're not allowed to put any X-Men, Fantastic Four, or any other characters that we don't own. So you're gonna have to use the Avengers or whatever characters we have that we own, and you can put those characters in. And this like shoved players the wrong way. And and the arcade mode did not have any endings, and you had a story mode which did not make any sense though, because it's like how do these characters like know each other already? It's like have they crossed over before? It's like the story mode was like a complete mess. So
would that make?
I mean,
I canon?
No.
Yeah, exactly. They're not, but they never explain it. It's like they just know each other right there. They just know each other right there.
Here's another thing.
But go ahead, Torrance. I mean, you could go ahead.
I have to throw this in here. How the flying F did you freaking capture Thanos? Okay? How do you capture Thanos? Okay? This is what I don't understand. That's one. So he got captured. Thanos got captured, and he's sitting right there. And he's talking to these heroes or whatever they are, and I'm saying to myself, wait, hold on a second. How did they do this? This doesn't make any sense to me. But explain this to me. You know who Thanos is? Do you understand that Thanos can actually best, like, literally almost all of those freaking superheroes? Literally.
Of course.
Without the gauntlet.
Yeah.
Without the gauntlet. Do you understand who Thanos is? This is such an unbelievable story. I just made no sense. You know what?
Because it's the movie version of Thanos.
It lost me. I completely got lost. I mean, the story didn't make any sense. The fact that the characters were kind of, the way they actually introduced each other, which makes no sense. Ryu and Hulk were actually best friends. They actually kind of helped each other.
Yeah, right.
What? Okay.
Yeah, like how is that?
How is that even possible? Infinite? Huh. More like limited roster and infinite fun. That's pretty much what it is. It's a clusterfuck of problems. No,
It was just stupid.
No X-Men.
The story was stupid.
No X-Men. No
Fantastic Four. Fantastic Four.
I mean, come on. And and also the story is forgettable. Stiff visuals. The characters look like trash. I mean, to be honest with you,
they did.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, how was it? Why was it a downgrade?
Now here's the thing.
It was a downgrade.
People were hyping the game up because they wanted another Marvel vs. Capcom. They were looking for a Marvel vs. Capcom 4. Marvel vs. Capcom 3, I bet yet Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3 was really like them hitting their stride. Yeah, better games by a long shot. Because
of course.
And I'm saying to myself, oh, good. Oh, yes, they're bringing another Marvel. And then when people were playing the game, they were like, what is this? They didn't like the way the characters looked like. They didn't like the gameplay. It looked like a
control scheme was bad too. Yeah. What were those controls?
Oh,
yeah.
Yo.
Yeah.
Okay.
Those controls were dumb.
Can we talk about that?
That's what ruined the game for me. The controls ruined the game.
But it makes me wonder who was actually creating the controls for it, because it has 1, 2, 3 and another attack. I'm like, wait, hold on a second. What? Now, how is that possible? No light punch, heavy punch, light kick, heavy kick, like it did in Marvel vs. Capcom.
Every combo is like auto. It's auto combo.
Yeah,
and you had your assistant buttons as well.
Yeah, which doesn't make any sense. Yeah. Why? I guess they were trying to make the game more accessible, but accessible to who? Somebody who has 6 thumbs? Because that's basically what it was. It was horrible.
I didn't even use half the buttons.
I'm sorry. Yeah, literally.
It was
So,
like programmed for children, like little children
now on
Yeah.
the
who would not be playing that game.
Yeah, exactly.
On the uptick though, shout out to Maximilian. He actually did have the game readjusted. He actually readjusted.
Yes, I did see that.
Yes,
they readjusted the game and
Oh,
they
that's
made it
cool.
like an old Forest Capcom 3 style.
The graphics are improved and everything. They actually kept that same cartoony and also they added more characters. Right. The roster looks better. Everything about the game is better. And and I was saying like, damn, why couldn't they just give him the license and everything, say make this official? Because it's only available as a fan game. It's downloadable. You have to go online to get it. So I mean,
you have to download it.
And I'm surprised that Capcom didn't step in or anything like that. But I highly doubt they will because it's
the thing is, Capcom is very limited at the time because remember they're dealing with Disney. Disney is $1 billion. They have way more power and more money than Capcom. They have to go by Disney's rules.
Well, you know what? And that's the reason why Capcom lost the freaking license. Now the license belongs to freaking Arc System Works, and they're bringing out a better, more robust game called Marvel's Tokon. Yes.
And it does look good, but let me tell you something. Yeah, but you know what? Let me tell you something. All those people out there that are complaining, they say, "Oh, I wanted another Marvel's Capcom game." Listen, all right, Capcom had decades with the Marvel license when it comes to fighting games. Gives another company another chance. Not another chance. Give a company a chance with the Marvel license and see what they're doing with it. Because to be honest with you, I want to see a Marvel All Stars fighting game, just Marvel characters. Because remember, we were limited to what Marvel characters we could see because we have to have other characters on the other side as well. So what Arc Systems is doing right now with Marvel Tokon Fire, and I had a chance to play it, I love it so far, and I can't wait to see more of it. So there you go. So that's why I'm glad Arc Systems got the Marvel license now. But hey, Capcom had that. Capcom had their share, had their fun with it. It's time to move on.
Hey guys, you can still play the old school games that you can actually download it right now. You can download the Marvel vs. Capcom arcade collections right now.
There you go.
And you can play the definitive versions of the Marvel vs. Capcom series. And
there you go.
And you can play the original X-Men Children of the Atom. You can play Marvel superheroes. You can play freaking Punisher. You can play the Punisher, the arcade game.
The arcade game. The best freaking fighting game and thing on there, which actually comes to controls and also the first. You're playing it with Punisher and Nick Fury. Definitely worth it. Worth the gameplay. Definitely worth the playthrough. The music's very good. Absolutely.
The gameplay's good. Everything about it is good. Absolutely. And of course, Marvel vs. Capcom too. To run it off.
Yep. You got X-Men vs. Street Fighter, Marvel Superheroes vs. Street Fighter, and you got the original Marvel vs. Capcom in there. Yeah. And then also there's Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3 you can buy as well.
There you go.
So there you have it.
So you have yourself some Marvel games that you can play forever. Marvel, baby. Absolutely. And rollback netcode too. So that means there's no excuse in that thing if you get your ass whooped by me.
There you go.
So let's go. So anyway, moving along. Let's talk about another flop. Now WWE.
I got one.
Oh, you got one? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have one. You want me to go or you want to go?
Oh no, go ahead. Go for yours. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Now after the success of Resident Evil 2 remake, I was really looking forward to the Resident Evil 3. So I said to myself, oh my goodness, the Resident Evil 2 remake, this was pretty good. Even though there was some stuff they did left out. There was a couple monsters they left out. It was great.
Really?
I appreciate for what they did. Yeah, they left out the plant monster, the ivy plant.
Oh, that's right. They did take out a monster.
Yeah.
I forgot about that. Yeah.
And they took out the green liquors. When you got to the Umbrella Lab, there was the green liquors, and those green liquors were very powerful. If they slashed you, if you was on fine, and if they slashed you, you go all the way down to danger.
Wow.
Yeah. So they missed that the ivy plants are not in there. So instead, they used they had the zombie plants instead.
Okay.
So and also and they left out the moth. Remember that giant moth?
Oh,
Mhm.
wow.
Two
Oh, yeah. Wow. Okay.
Yeah,
So they cut out a
yeah.
lot, man. That's not fun.
No.
They cut it. Those are stuff they cut off from the original game. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, but it was still good. It was still good. But so I said to myself, okay, if they're doing a remake of Resident Evil 2, they have to do a remake of Resident Evil 3 because I cannot wait how they're gonna do the Nemesis. So I
Oh,
know,
cool.
yeah, it was. I thought I was like, oh, this is gonna be cool. This is gonna be badass. But they cut the game very short. It was very short. Okay, the Nemesis can pop out. You already know. Like if you play the game once, you already know when the Nemesis is gonna come. So that makes him like not scary. In the original Resident Evil 3, the Nemesis can come out whenever he wants. He can come out like unexpectedly.
You
In
keep
the
that thing away
remake,
from me.
yeah. In the remake, like say, okay, say you pass through the game once, you say, okay, he's gonna show up here. So he doesn't come out unexpectedly like he's supposed to do. Which that's what I was like. They left the fear aspects of the Nemesis in the game. And on top of that, they left out the graveyard stage, and they left out the gravedigger boss that you had to fight, and they left out the part where you go to the clock tower to ring the bell.
Okay, so the remake.
Why are they taking out so much?
It's like they wanted to rush this game.
They rushed the game.
It's like
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
and they cut so many off from the original third game.
You know what?
They didn't patch it and put them in later. They just said,
No,
let's
no,
leave
they
it at
just
that.
left it just like that. They just leave it just like that.
Now here's a funny thing.
So,
I have a feeling, quote me on, hear me out. I have a feeling that they were planning, or most likely, adding those things in as either a DLC or probably a new game plus type of thing.
no,
That's
unfortunately,
bogus.
they didn't. And
Bogus
also,
either
Hey,
way.
Dorian, what's up, man? Hey,
Dorian,
what's going on, man? How you be, man?
thank you for coming in.
Absolutely.
But also, what really bugged me about this, the Resident Evil 2 remake, they added the honk mode, they added the tufa mode, and all that good stuff, and all the other modes they added. They didn't add the mercenaries mode from the original Resident Evil 3 in there. Instead, they gave us a multiplayer Resident Evil. Yeah, instead they gave us a multiplayer of Resident Evil Resistance that everybody hated. They did not like it. Everybody wanted a mercenaries mode from the original Resident Evil 3 to be put in there.
Oh, jeez. What? I have a feeling. I know what they're trying to redeem themselves. They're trying to redeem themselves and say, you know what? I think we can give people a second chance. You gotta give them a second chance. Try it again. We gotta try it. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We're gonna give you Resident Evil without the Resident Evil.
Yeah, we're gonna cut a lot of stuff off. We're gonna cut a lot of content from the original game, and that's how they did it. So yeah. It was just sad that Resident Evil 3 remake did not get the proper treatment that the Resident Evil 2 remake had. Even though Resident Evil 2, the remake, there was some stuff that was left from the original second game. It was still good, but this third one, they made this like way too short. People were saying that, oh, this could have been a DLC. That's how bad it was. So yeah.
You know what? I don't like when they don't pay attention to the source material. They don't pay attention to the source material of the games. Like, I mean, think about this. When they actually do a certain remake, like I've just been remakes that have been doing that lately.
Read what Dorian said first.
Yeah. Oh yeah, of course.
It's very funny.
Wait, what did he say?
You got to share that. Just read it.
Okay, let me see. Hold on.
Read
the
it.
Resident Evil remakes that Johnny's talking about.
Oh.
Timu Resident Evil Outbreak.
Yes, absolutely. Oh my gosh. He said Timu. Yo.
That's a good one, Dorian.
Yo, that's not. Oh shoot. That's not damn. That cuts deep, but that's true. It's so true though.
Yeah.
Wow. Holy cow.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah. So yeah, that's the Resident Evil 3 remake because like I said, the original Resident Evil 3 was one of my favorite Resident Evil games, and to see the remake, they butchered and cut half of the content in this version, and that's what really disappointed me
Well,
so
It's
much.
upsetting.
let's
Upsetting.
let's keep rolling into the Umbrella universe for 1 second. Let's talk about this game that actually got released in 2016, Umbrella Corps. That game came out.
Oh yes,
Yes, that
I
game
remember
came
that.
out, and it was actually supposed to be in the Resident Evil universe, basically a competitive shooter. Okay. Problem: it was sluggish, the sluggish controls, the tiny freaking maps, and there was like zero horror atmosphere. In other words, it was kind of like just basically a shooter with characters from the game. That's basically what
Oh
it is. Shooter with characters from the game series. Where's the Resident Evil in
yeah,
this? Where's the Resident Evil? Where's the horror? Where's the liquors? Where's the things that actually make you want to say, oh shit? Where?
So
yeah.
it's like boring Left for Dead.
Yes,
I
yes.
loved Left for Dead.
Uh huh.
What were they thinking?
Yeah.
People were hyped. They were like, oh shoot, this is really cool. Yeah, when the game came out, they're like,
Left for Dead with Resident Evil would have been
oh
awesome, but it wasn't
no.
that.
Yeah.
No,
Mm.
that's a damn shame, man. This is what I'm talking about. When you bring a game out, right, and you get people hyped up, what are you gonna do? You're gonna wait until you can say, oh, you know what? Let's release it now. Let's release it now. People are excited about it. Let's release it now. And then what? It ends up being the dud. People forget about it, and they're like, oh, well, you know what? We tried. Let's just take it offline. You
Yep.
know,
That's it.
And keep their money.
That's what they.
let's just take it offline. No one's gonna care. And then the 100 people that are actually probably still playing get mad because you can't play it anymore. And they spent their money on it. It wasn't a free to play.
Bastards.
It wasn't a free to
Yeah.
play. Not by a long shot. It was like $30 or something like that. I think it was. The game was.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, but you know what's funny? They recently I think they cut excuse me, they cut off another Resident Evil game that was multiplayer too recently. They cut that offline as well.
Wow. Ooh, you all right?
Sorry,
Okay, no problem.
Yeah,
got something caught in my throat, but yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Oh,
there was
that's
a Resident Evil game that was that was multiplayer, and they cut that off as well. Also, I could look it up for you. Give me 1 second.
Yeah, go ahead. Go for it.
Yeah.
But moving along, let's talk about, because everyone likes to talk about wrestling, and we gotta talk about a game that people were hyped about, super hyped about, because this is actually supposed to be a WWE game going into the next generation of gaming, WWE 2K20. This was actually supposed to be like the up and coming. Supposed to be the up and coming game because 2K actually took over because you know how they are about their sports games, right?
I wasted my money on that.
NBA, come on, NBA. They actually know what they're doing, right? They know what to do with the character models and everything, and how to keep the hype going, all that stuff, right? Yeah, buddy. Yeah.
Okay, I got the game. Dude, I got the game. It was called Resident Evil Reverse. That was the game. That's the game that came out.
Oh God.
It came with the Resident Evil 8. It came out. It came with the Resident Evil 8 Gold Edition.
Yeah,
and it was a multiplayer.
And nobody's.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
I didn't play it. I still have it. And if I haven't even touched
it. Well, you can't play it anymore. The online mode is dead already.
Yeah.
But I finished once I got all the achievements for that game. I uninstalled the game. I was done with it.
and all that was left was Resident Evil 8, which is actually a better game.
Of course it was. Village was really good.
Oh man,
I like Resident Evil Village better than 7, to be honest with you.
Actually, some people said that the Resident Evil 7 was really stomach wrenchingly scary. It was. I mean,
it was creepy. It was creepy.
Oh yeah, it was very creepy. Yeah,
it was enclosed.
In a different kind of scary.
Yeah,
creepy.
Oh man, the atmosphere just makes you cringe. You're like, oh, what's gonna happen next? And things are in your face and stuff like that. It's just whoa. Resident Evil 8 was more like a action type of game, because it was like everything was
It was
fast.
action. It was like action type, but there was some horror elements
No,
in the
no,
game.
they're hard. No, there was still horror
It did.
elements.
Don't get it twisted. There was some very there
Disturbing
was some
things.
very horror. Yeah,
Yeah.
there was some very scary things in that
No,
game.
no, no, no. I didn't say there was nothing scary about it. I'm just saying that it just wasn't as enclosed as claustrophobic as Resident Evil.
Right.
7.
Right, because the problem with the thing with Resident Evil 7, and I know a lot of people didn't want to play it because they didn't like the fact that the game was first person view. But then when Resident Evil Village came out, it was first person view. But then like a year later, when they released the gold edition, people can choose if they want to play first or third person view, which I liked, and I'm glad that Resident Evil 9 Requiem they're going to give you the choice. You can play the game in first person view or third person view,
Yeah,
and that's smart. I like what they did with that.
that's true.
That was a smart thing that Capcom did right there.
So getting back to WWE 2K20.
Yeah, go back to W2.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
which I didn't play, but
Oh no,
go
good
ahead.
thing you didn't. Good thing you didn't. You might as well just go to 2021. It was number one, glitch mania. You want to talk about
Mania.
clipping through the freaking stage? One, two. What was the one? I think there was one time when you threw a character and they literally like you threw him all the way across the freaking ring into the crowd, and they kind of get stuck there. Yeah, it happens. That happened. What was another one? How about the one where they're like flopping all over the freaking stage and everything, like they were having convulsions and stuff like that? There's that one. I can go on and on. There was a lot of glitches, man. Warping character models and stuff like that. Like people have long necks as they
Yeah, right.
they look like long necks. Oh, I mean, listen, I can go on and on, but there was a lot of glitches in that game. Trust me, and it was like they didn't play test the game. It's like they brought the game out because it was due, and probably WWE was like pressuring them, saying, "Listen, we need that game out like as soon as possible," because and I guess they were like, "Oh, well, you know what? I mean, the game's not out. Okay, well, ship it. You gotta bring it out. Ship it. Just ship it. We'll fix it later. Ship it." Yeah.
Of course,
Yeah.
like everybody else does.
Wow. So the only thing they wrestled was its own code. That's pretty much it. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I got these roasts for days. Let's go to one more game, and they actually showed this game at the Jeff Keighley's Game Awards. And of course, Vin Diesel and for the actress, she walked on the stage and everything. She had no idea what video games were. She's acting like it.
God,
had no
out of
idea.
touch.
Yes, she was so out of touch. And they introduced Fast and Furious Crossroads. Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. Was that the game that was the last announcement of the Game Awards?
That's right. Yes.
Oh
sir.
God, yeah. People were pissed. People were pissed at the time.
Why?
Vin Diesel's
Enlighten me.
Because, dude, your last announcement at the Game Awards is a Fast and Furious game. Of course, come on. That franchise is like outplayed it already.
They were promoting their new movie, which is the reason why they were promoting the game on the stage.
The video game tie-in. They're trying the 80s model.
Yep.
The 90s
Yeah,
model.
they tried doing it, but it didn't work.
Nope.
The game would end up sucking too.
Yeah.
It looks bad.
Yeah. Dated visuals, clunky driving, and missions felt like there was a PS2 fever dream.
Yeah.
Yeah. PS2 minus the grain.
Wow. Yeah. Fast? Furious? More like mildly confused. Oh my gosh.
Oh man.
Yeah, that does for days. It was a horrible flop.
Look at Vin Diesel and Tyrese. It doesn't even look like him.
No, it does. Everything about the game was trash.
It looks nothing like him.
Dude, it looked like a PS2 game.
Oh, so bad, man.
Look at the 3D models. What the hell is this?
Dude, I'm saying to myself, this is your game that you're gonna show at your on the Game Awards, your last game, and it looks like a freaking out of a PlayStation 2. Seriously,
Even the cars don't look good. Those are
the
those tend
cards
to
look like
nice and
shit.
Look, basically
what the
when they showed the trailer, when they showed the trailer, the hype trailer, okay, at the Game Awards and everything, it looked a little bit more polished. But that was only a vertical slice. It wasn't even the full game. When the full game came out and everything, the graphics were not looked like the game graphics were not complete. It looked like nothing was complete in the game. The voiceovers and all that stuff was complete. The game itself was not complete. They brought out a unfinished turd. That's what they brought. That's what they did. And then you know what? I think everyone. You know what? Basically, for all of those lucky fans out there and their thing, the 90% who did not play this game, lucky for you. You did not get the chance to play this game because
Of course, nobody was gonna play a game that looks like a PlayStation 2 in the modern systems.
Oh,
Well, of course not.
oh my gosh.
At least make the game look like it's actually on the Xbox One and the PlayStation 4. Then
yeah,
maybe people will give
that's
it a chance.
inexcusable.
Dude,
That's inexcusable.
I'd rather play a game of Rush, the San Francisco Rush than play this game. Give me San Francisco Rush, and you know what? I'm a happy guy. Even though the graphics were not that great, the gameplay and everything about that game, on the shortcuts and all that stuff, fan freaking tastic. They need to bring that game back.
Dude, listen. Give me Cruising USA any day of the week over the server.
Oh wow, yeah, that's a good
That's to
one.
the music too.
Yes, absolutely.
Music while driving. Yeah.
Oh,
Yes. Yeah,
absolutely.
you know what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Exactly. Now, I do have another game I would like to share, especially if I'm a Mega Man fan. Is that okay? Or do we still have?
Of
course.
No. Oh yes. Please do. We got.
Okay. Well, let me tell you something. It's a successor to Mega Man. So Kunji Inafune, the creator of Mega Man, when he left Capcom, he started a Kickstarter to create his own game.
Oh my God! Yes, I know what game you're talking about. Oh my God! Go ahead. Go ahead. Mm-hmm.
The game is called Mighty Number 9.
Ah!
I never heard of it. Wait, hold on. Let me look that up.
Might-
Too, so I'm on the same page as you guys.
Go ahead. Okay, yeah, go ahead. Yes, this game was funded successfully.
I was
They
going to
got
make
their money
espresso.
to make this game. People were wondering when was this game coming out.
Powerful.
People were wondering when this game was coming out, and there were so many delays with this game. When the game finally came to the players' hands, the game had a problem with their hit detection. The controls in the game was terrible.
Oh yes. Mm-hmm.
It was too repetitive,
Mm-hmm.
and on top of that, the game was not fun at all. It was not fun. It was very very underwhelming. So, and people were saying to themselves like all this time, we funded this game to you, through Jane Afune. We believed in you, to make this, and then you just people were wondering like, well, what the hell happened? You said that you had an answer to them, but you didn't have the answer, and leaving the people down. But lucky for Capcom, they stepped up and they gave us Mega Man 11.
Oh yes. A much better game, better successor,
Exactly.
better everything.
A better game, a great game, and challenging as well, just like all the other Mega Man games.
Absolutely. And believe
So
it,
at least Capcom came and they saved the day. For unfortunately, it was a shame because I still have respect for Kuji Inafune. I do. He worked on some of the top Capcom games of all time. He worked on Mega Man and pretty much everything you you mentioned like say anything. I think he also worked on Dead Rising as well.
That's right, he did.
I believe.
He did. Yeah, Dead Rising 1. It's the first game. Yeah, he did.
He worked on Dead Rising 1.
That's the reason why the the Mega Man suit is actually inside the game. You know, you get the blaster and you get the
Exactly.
Suit. Yep.
Yep. And you can destroy anything you want. You can even destroy the bosses with one hit with that suit.
Yep.
But yeah, but this I'm not really like angry at Kuja Inafune. I'm just a little disappointed that he just did not deliver what it was promised. You know. So it was just terrible, like the way how this game came out in the final product, and it took this long for this game to come out. And people was holding for so long. You know, I mean, when you back a game up, you want this game to be very successful. You got to take some time. Go ahead, take the time you need to do it. But then when the game finally comes out, and you wait all this time, and then it comes out very disappointing. You know, that hurts the players a lot.
You know,
you're saying to yourself, what were they doing all this time?
See, that's the danger of Kickstarters, really, because you don't know exactly what they're planning on doing with the money. If they're going to be using all the money on the game at all, if any, and you also the fact is that you retain the trust of all the players out there who actually want a fantastic game out of it. Like they put their money where their mouth is, and said, "Hey, we want you. You're a legendary game creator. Make us another successor." I mean, I was excited about it, dude. I was so excited about it. I bought the freaking game. Yes, another game that I bought.
It looked nice.
You know, and I actually liked it at first. At first. Then I was saying to myself, wait, how come I can't get past certain parts? That doesn't make any sense. There's a part in the thing where hit detection, it should not even hit you. Like the bullet literally didn't even graze my head and everything. I got hit. What the heck? Or if you're going down, trying to do like the dash slide, and you duck, you're supposed to duck under something, you still get hit by the thing above you. How is that possible?
They didn't adjust the hitboxes right.
No, the hitboxes were
There's
completely
a
off.
huge hitbox.
They were completely off. And
it should not be larger than the model.
And it pissed me off. I mean, there were parts.
That's bad.
There was parts out there that I was like, wait a minute, that's not logical. That should have been breezing through the game. Holy cow. Got new weapons and everything, you know? And then I can't get past certain areas. I mean, it doesn't make any sense. Bro. Frustrating. You know?
Yeah.
It could have been a better game. It could have been a dream game. But you know what?
Yeah.
It didn't happen. So
yeah, it didn't happen. There was one person that did it right though, who started Kickstarter, and he was successor. And that man, which I had the honor of meeting at New York Comic Con, was Koji Higehashi.
Yes.
The producer of the Castlevania games.
Yes, and
when
he made
left,
that blood thing.
Yeah, he left. He left Konami. You know, and he proved to everybody that Konami was telling him, "Oh, people moved on. They don't like these Castlevania games anymore." And then he said he wanted to prove them wrong. And then when people came, they gave him his money. And guess what? Koji Inafune, not Koji Inafune, I mean Koji Hidehashi. Koji Hidehashi went out, took the players' monies, and then he created something special. And guess what? There's a new Bloodstained game coming out later on.
That's right.
It's gonna be a new Blood, you know. And so he made a true successor to Castlevania, and that's what you call a very success story,
yes.
Right there.
Absolutely.
It was Koji Hidehashi is a perfect example of that. Kuja Inafune, unfortunately, was a failure for the Kickstarter situation.
Yeah.
Ouch town population, you bro.
So,
yeah.
But you know what? But here's the thing, you know, because I mean, actually, we've got about 5 more minutes before we close up.
Okay.
Yeah, already.
Wow.
Already.
There were a couple. There were a couple games, but that's okay. Don't worry.
Yeah. Of course. You know, I mean, like I said, we can see
Give
what
us
that.
more stuff to talk about later on.
We could do a couple of honorable mentions here and there and stuff like that. We just can't go deep into
Sure.
them, obviously.
Yeah, we can't go deeper into it. That's okay.
Yeah, but let's but here's the thing, and this is the thing that I really feel like people, like players out there should know, these directors out there, they have a lot of pressure on their hands, and believe it or not, it's not even them, the developers. That's not their fault. It's the publishers. It's the people above them. Those are the ones they hold the money, they hold the keys, and basically, they bow down to the will of them. So when it comes down to games, and you see your games actually, like, they say, hey, wow, this game looks absolutely amazing, and then you find out that the game was nothing like that they claimed it was going to be. Think real deep about what the heck happened. Yes, of course they want to spend more time on it. I guarantee you, half of if you talk to any developer out there, any developer at all, name one, I guarantee you, they were like, listen, I would have spent 2 more years on this game, just to get the game right. But the developers, they want their money. The publishers, they want their money. The money that they invest, they return on their investment. And that's the reason why that these games end up being the way that they are. And if the game is not successful, no matter how bad a shape it is, you know what they do? They say, nope, you're not playing this. You're not investing any more money into this game. Either you move on to another game, or we let you go, and we'll find somebody else who will. And that's how expendable most of these developers are. So they bend to the will of these people. They bend to the will of all these. And so think about this. I shout out to Johnny, because he's passionate about these games, and what they want better. Hell, I want better. Everybody should want better.
Yeah, exactly.
But the buck always stops here.
Yeah.
So if you actually like a game and you want the game to succeed, right? You gotta make sure that the game actually is right, guys. And publishers, I hate to say this. I don't like the publishers. Publishers, I don't like. Developers, I do like. I love the publishers. Mm-hmm. Publishers and everything are just like you and I.
Good.
They have passion. They have soul. They have edge. They have ideas. The idea people.
Smart take, and good take. Yeah.
Yes.
That's a very good take.
Yes,
I can agree.
And ideas are bulletproof. So basically, my thing is that you keep on rooting for those developers, those creators out there, and say, hey, listen, you know what? We're behind you 100%. But I damn sure will say, I am never, ever, ever going to bow down to a publisher. Period.
Right.
Period. Deadbolt. So, anyways, that's my 5 cents on there. You have any final thoughts?
No, that's pretty much it though. But I'm not gonna go any further with these games I wanted to mention though. I mean, there's Aliens from Colonel Marines. That was another one.
Oh yeah, that's another one. Oof. I was looking forward to that game too. I wanted
to like that one too.
I love Aliens, and I love and Marines. Oh come on, man. I love games like that. But why? It could have been so much better.
Exactly. That game. Excuse me. Dino Crisis 3. That was a disappointment.
Oh, that's another one.
Because I love Dino Crisis 1 and 2, and the third game that came out on Xbox, and that was a failure, unfortunately. So another honorable mention was also Double Dragon 2: Wonder of the Dragons.
Dude, I remember that game for the
it was for the
Xbox Live Arcade.
Yes.
Dude,
what? What would they? I don't want to go too far into it though. But why the hell did they put a stamina bar? Which, if your stamina bar goes down, you can't even attack. What kind of fucking idiot would thought about that?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah. Dorian said he said wish it was awesome. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Oh,
Back for Blood. Back for Blood.
Yes, Back for Blood.
Yes.
Dude, that game right there. Dude, yes, that game right there pissed a lot of people off. They went back in to go play Left 4 Dead.
Left 4 Dead? That's the game.
Yeah.
Oh. You're kind of muffled, man.
You're muffling a little bit, Tony. We can't hear you. Is your mic?
Nope. Okay, nope. Still muffled.
Still muted.
You guys hear me okay?
Now I can hear
you. Perfect. There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
I forgot what the hell I was
go ahead.
Yeah, you were talking about something. You were muffling about something. I was trying to catch you. I was like, what?
What's about?
I was
about
those people that did go back to play Left 4 Dead instead.
Yes.
Okay. There you go.
Yes. Left 4 Dead, fantastic game. Left 4 Dead 2, even better.
It's so much fun.
And then
it's so much fun. Johnny, did you play with me?
Yeah. Well, Johnny?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Johnny.
Where are you?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay,
go ahead.
Cool. Yeah, so
I'm here.
Yeah. He said didn't you play with him? Did you play with him on
Oh, did I?
I could have sworn you played with me a couple times.
No, I played Torrance. Well, I did play Left 4 Dead with Torrance one time.
Oh yes.
I did.
We were Gears. Me and you were Gears.
Oh,
played a lot of Gears.
Yes.
Okay.
But yeah, Back 4 Blood and everything was such a disappointment. I mean, I can go deep into that game if I really wanted to, but you know what? I'm gonna sum it up. Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
It's a wannabe Left 4 Dead type of game with with not that great of hit detection. The bosses and the creatures were almost like mimics of what you actually played before, and on top of that, the deaths are cheap. Like, you don't know where the enemies are coming from. They come from behind you, and you don't even know. So it's like, when you're playing, these zombies are coming from all different directions, and you're saying to yourself, wait a minute, that's not fair, because you can't see them. And that's how frustrating it is. And I'm like, okay,
so you basically don't have
enough first-person shooters. Crazy.
Yeah, but here's the thing. But you don't have time to defend yourself.
Yeah, you don't. You don't. And that's what sucks. It's like you're basically dying all the time. And with better yet, and I think it's better to play with friends, because playing by yourself, the AI characters.
Oh, forget it. You're done.
They suck.
They're stupid.
They're stupid. Yeah. They don't
stupid AI.
Die too much. They do. They die. Basically, you're playing solo and everything with AI duds. That's how bad it is. It's so horrible. Anyway, it's still not a great game, and believe it or not, it's still surprisingly still live. I don't know why, but it is.
Yeah.
But it is.
I guess the kids like it. I guess.
But he mentioned Exo Primal. I actually liked Exo Primal. Exo Primal was.
No, I like Exo. Cool. I thought Exo Primal was good. I had fun with it. I actually played with it.
I have that one.
Yeah. Yeah, it should be still on Xbox Live, Xbox Game Pass.
Yeah, I played through that game.
Yeah, it's still on Game Pass. Yeah,
it should be on Game Pass.
Yeah.
Let me try it first.
Yeah. But you know what? I would say go through the story first, or some of the story anyway, and then you get to play against others. You get to play with others as well, and also you get to play against other teams too, because you actually.
Okay, right. I do have this one.
Yeah.
It's in my list.
Yeah.
It's in my hard drive, so.
Indeed. So there's that. Dorian mentioned also Far Cry 6. Really? Wow. I'm actually shocked. I mean, okay. Here's a nice little Easter egg for you. You want to finish a game and everything in under 5 minutes? You want to finish Far Cry 6 in under 5 minutes?
Oh.
Okay. Get in a plane and fly off the edge of the screen. Basically, when you actually get in your plane and you fly off the screen, it goes to the credits. Basically, the game's over. You beat the game. In other words, you just ignored everything and just left the island.
That's hilarious.
Did they keep that in there? Because that's hilarious.
Yeah, no, it's real. It's real. You just go ahead.
It's still there? I thought they patched it up already.
Yeah,
They didn't patch it?
No, they didn't patch it. So just get it on plane.
Wow.
Get on your plane and just fly off the screen. Just don't even do anything. Just
Wow.
fly off the screen, and the game's over. Basically, if you finish the game, and you go to the end credits.
That is hilarious. Good
yeah,
Lord.
because basically what it is and everything, you ignored everybody. You didn't want to deal with none of that stuff and everything. You just left the island.
Damn.
Wow, that's crazy. That's I was actually shocked. I was like, oh wow, really? Yeah. Do I really want to play the game again? Yeah.
That is funny. I gotta try this.
Yeah, try it out. It's hilarious. I just started bawling. I said, no way. There's no damn way. There's no damn way. It does, and it works. I'm like, oh my god, this is not right.
Wow. I have to look up that. I'll have to look that up. That's seriously.
Dorian said he's gonna update it just so we can try it.
Oh yeah, dude. Trust me. Yes, as soon as you finish the first mission, right, you get an opportunity to get onto the plane. Get on the plane and just fly off the island, and the game's over.
So, do you see the ending and everything, or just the credits?
Yeah, that's just the credits. It's basically, it says something about like you ignored everything, stuff like that, and you went back home or something nonsense like that. And you.
Are you kidding? Oh, so it's part of the game. That's pretty funny.
Basically, that's it is.
Okay.
That's it, and the game's over. You know, you finish the game.
He just left. That's the ending. He just left.
You just left.
Yeah, that's it. I'm not going through this. I want to live.
That's funny.
I want to live.
It's part of the game. I thought it was a glitch.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, it's part of the game. So that's crazy. Oh, that's wow. I love it. Anyway, that's a little fun fact right there. So I want everybody to go over there, get an opportunity to try it out, and just
that is hilarious.
And but yeah, I want you guys to record it too, because I never got an opportunity to record it. So go ahead, if you do it, record it and everything, and just show it off and everything. If you come back to us and you check it out, holy cow!
Yeah, you can do it with the boat too. It says.
And the boat, and you can do it with the boat. Yep, that's right. So
yeah, you can just get in the boat and go off the map.
That's it. You go off the map and everything, and the game's over. Basically, that's it.
It says here it'll trigger a cutscene of her relaxing in America.
Yep, that's it.
While news reports are playing.
Yep. That's it. Game's over.
That's funny.
That's awesome. I love that. See, I love when the companies do that. See, things like that. Come on, how can you not like that for stuff like that? How can you not like things like that? That's crazy, man. I love it.
That's funny.
Did you see those Prince of Persia bloopers they sent you that they actually put in the game?
I did see that. Yeah.
Yeah, you saw them, Johnny?
I did.
They're actually in the game.
I was. That's funny.
Wow.
There's one where he cries. It's really funny.
Oh man. So yeah. So anyway, all these fun bloopers and all this great stuff and everything. We actually talked about it all. We talked about all these amazing games and everything. And trust me, there are tons and tons more. Oh man, what a great night and everything. Thank you all for joining with us and everything. You know, we have great subscribers out there. You guys are absolutely amazing. Keep on playing, guys. Also, just another shout out to all of you. If you guys have not yet done it, go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit the bell notification so you can find out about our new videos that is popping up every week. It helps with our algorithms. Trust me, because we have more and more in store. Because next month, ladies and gentlemen, next month we are going to be going into the month of the ninja. Hoi! We are going to be talking about everything ninja games, from the good ones to the bad ones to the weird ones. We also talk about the baddies, who are the ninjas. We're going to talk about all that stuff and everything. Of course, yes.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to talk about bad dudes and versus Dragon Ninja, because we kick a lot of freaking ninjas.
Oh, of course.
We're going to be talking about that. Of course.
Also,
yes.
Also, I want to say that we're going to be using some special backgrounds. I think you know which ones.
I do. Oh yeah, save that special. Save that special for Friday. Indeed, absolutely.
Yes, I want people to see that.
Indeed.
I think they're gonna love it.
I got a couple outrageous claims.
Okay, go
regarding
for it.
ninjas.
Yes. Absolutely. Go for it.
Batman and Solid Snake count as ninjas.
In a way, they do.
Being a stealth guy, yes, they do.
Yep.
Also,
martial arts,
counts
stealthy,
yes,
hiding shadows.
Yeah, but you want to know who also counts as a ninja too? Wolverine counts as a ninja too.
Yeah. Yes. Yes, he does.
Oh, that's
Yes,
right.
he does.
Because he trained with the hand. So there you go. And
Yes,
he
he
trained over in
does.
Japan as well. Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
Dude,
We
dude, go back. Dude, listen.
There's
Go
an
back to that
episode there.
picture.
Unlikely ninjas that guys who are ninjas that you
Yes.
didn't know were
And
ninjas.
there was an yes. And there was an episode where Wolverine went back to Japan and he met up with Silver Samurai.
Oh, that's
So
right.
they were rivals.
That's right. Silver Samurai was actually part of it, you know, with the adamantium
Well,
suits.
Yes.
didn't Wolverine have? He had a Japanese girlfriend or something, or Lady Yoriko,
Yes, he
right?
did.
Mhm.
Yes, he
Yeah.
did.
That's why he was
Then,
over there in Japan all the
and he
time.
also and then he also met there was a woman that he loved too, which was Lady Deathstrike.
Oh,
Well,
oh, that's right. Oh my gosh. Yo,
That's right. I might be confusing the name, but yeah.
Go Ninja, go Ninja,
yes.
go. Yeah, Ninja.
Dude,
I
want to
Hey.
dude. Listen, and also go back and look at that picture because I know you guys because Torrance was a little bit shocked when I said Wolverine was a ninja. Go back and look at that picture and look at all the other, you know who is in that picture.
Oh, that's right.
You'll see.
I'll take a look at that
And
too.
we're gonna be.
Absolutely.
I don't want to spoil. I don't want to spoil the photo.
Don't spoil it here. Don't spoil it here. Definitely not. And we're gonna talk about everything ninja, and of course, towards the end of the month, you know it's spooky season. You know it's Halloween. Everybody's like, why don't you do Halloween all month? Everybody's been doing that. We're gonna be going ninjas, baby, but we're also gonna go zombie ninjas and everything because we're gonna talk about Ninja Gaiden Yaiba. What's it called?
Yes.
Yes. Which actually
Yaiba.
Yes,
Yaiba.
Right. Yes, so we're gonna talk about
Yes.
that game. We're gonna talk about that game
We'll have
too.
that game.
Yes, we're gonna talk about that game too because of course,
Ninja Blade.
We're
gonna talk about Ninja Blade.
Ninja Blade.
That's another one.
Yes, we're gonna talk about so many amazing ninja games. We got ninja games up the wazoo, arcade ninja games that you probably never heard about. We're gonna be talking about Ninja Brothers. We're gonna talk about everything.
Mystical War Ninja. Oh yeah, there'll be a lot.
Dude, we are going all in when it comes to the ninjas and everything. Of course, when it comes down to that, I hope you bring your sushi. Hope you bring your samurai, your ninja swords and everything. You hope you bring your kunais. You bring them all because we're actually going to be having an amazing time and everything. So sharpen up that sword and everything, and use your stealth skills and jump in. We are going to have a great time. Also, once again, another shout out to our sponsor, Dubby.
Yes.
That's an amazing drink that gives you the energy without the nasty stuff. We're talking about all natural fruit extracts. It uses for the caffeine, and of course,
no aftertaste.
It is a great taste, absolutely great taste. It has amazing Japanese flavors as well. And there's also a s'mores flavor out there, and they're partnered with Solo Leveling, which is actually an amazing cartoon. I mean, no, sorry, I can't say cartoon. Ha! Anime, which is actually it's called more like a web.
Isn't it the Chinese anime? Solo Leveling?
No.
Is
It's
it Chinese or Korean?
Korean.
Korean. Okay.
Yes, Korean. It's not Chinese. It's Korean. Yeah, definitely. It's awesome. Check it out. It's still on Crunchyroll. I believe season 3 should be underway. Oh man, there's so much about that. And great flavors as well with the themes. And also they got the themed cups too, which is great. Yes indeed. Let's see. Also, you can also go to our Patreon. You can actually click that. You can snap that little QR code right there and go into the webpage and everything. You can join for free, or you can actually add $5 and join the Sounds of Treble, and you'll actually get the wonderful little name. Actually, subscribe and everything. Obviously, you don't see the page because no one subscribed yet, but it's still up there. So there's always hope. And of course, we got more tiers coming up along the way. T-shirts I'm going to be giving out too. Also, I'm getting pins made pretty soon, so you get to get gold, silver, and also bronze little badges that you guys will be able to have and hold as well for first timers. So there's so much more, and also join our Generation Play. Join Generation Play. Generation Play, what we're all about. Join our movement. We are all about gaming, fun. We're all about camaraderie, friendships. We're all about teamwork. We're about positivity. We're all about bringing the essence of real gaming back. We are actually trying to get that back. We are all about playing games and having fun, and that's what we want. None of that politics, none of that nonsense. We're actually about bringing us together as a gaming community. We are all players, brothers on the controller. That's what we're all about. So join our cause. Go on there. # Generation Play. Put it on your Twitter feeds. Put it on your Instagram. Put it on everywhere that you go. Join our cause. Also, you can go onto redbubble.com as well. Check out our merch, which is actually great under Gaming Treble. I said a mouthful. So let's do our outro so we can get out of here.
That's what she said.
Ooh, oh my.
A lot.
Indeed.
Ho, ho, ho.
Yes. All right, go
That was
for
so funny it made me French.
Yeah.
All right, Tony. All right, go ahead, Tony. Let's go ahead and do your outros.
Man, I'm just chilling, man. What's it called? Listen up, players. I had a great time this week, per usual. It's a great start to the week. I love coming on here and talking about this stuff with you because there's nowhere else I can do it, man. No one else gives a damn. This is where I feel like I can have some fun and talk about what we like to talk about. Glad I found friends that do it too. Anyways, keep playing, keep leveling up. Daddy will see you on Friday.
Indeed. And Johnny, go ahead and hit him up to show him what you're about.
This was a good show though. It was fun though. Even though I did went on just a little bit. I saw I went on a little bit of a rant there with the whole activist. It's just like I get tired of seeing that. You know, I see it too much, and I see all these podcasters. They capture nothing but that, and it just pisses me off when I see that. But it was so I just had to put it out there and call it out though. So this is a show I'm very passionate when it comes to these when it comes to some of these to one of my hobbies.
Indeed. Yep.
Unfortunately, that stuff sells, man. Unfortunately, that stuff sells. I wish it could go back to the old ways where they use boobs to sell stuff instead of this nonsense.
Oh my! Yes,
exactly.
Bigger the better.
Yeah, exactly.
That's like the old beer commercials. Go back to the old beer commercial style.
Exactly. But no, but this was great though because we got.
Sorry, Johnny.
Yeah, I finished. And it's okay. But no, but it was good. We got to talk about these games that disappointed us, So, but also, like I said, it did remind me of all these other podcasts talking about these games and giving these to some of these games that are disappointing, like too much exposure. And I think when the game it disappoints, they should, we talk about it once, and we shouldn't be giving it any more of the light of day. That's it. That's all. That's all it is. Too. Your game was bad. Let's forget about it, move on to something else. So, but this was good to discuss it.
Absolutely.
So just to show how bad it was. So yeah, I thought this was great, and I can't wait until October. We're gonna be talking about Ninja games. I'm excited for it, and I've been playing some great Ninja games as of late. So, especially with Ninja Gaiden Ragebound and Shinobi Art of Vengeance.
Oh yes.
So, yeah.
Indeed.
I got one last thing to add. You know what else goes with Ninja Month? And I have 4 friends that'll agree with me. Pizza. And you know who those 4 friends are. They're ninjas too.
Cowabunga!
Of course. I will say this though. I'm gonna save it though, because there is a loading screen. I'm not gonna say what game it is. It says that a true ninja eats chicken, not pizza.
Damn.
I'm gonna have to find out.
Yeah.
Go ahead, find it out. I'm not gonna tell you which. I have the game, but I'm not gonna tell you what it is. You guys figure it out, and Chad, you can figure it out too. Go look it up.
Yes, look it up. Absolutely. Oh my gosh! So once again, what an amazing show! What an amazing show! What an amazing show! What an amazing panel! What amazing players out there! You guys are absolutely beautiful and you're absolutely wonderful. Thank you very much for joining us every single night that we actually are airing. We are here every Friday and Sunday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Friday and Sunday, join us on YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, and also X. Feel free to jump on by and everything. Once again, hit that like button, subscribe, and also please hit that bell notification. Share our videos because we're all about that algorithm. And once again, like I always say every single night, keep on gaming, keep on leveling up, and see you next time on the next episode of Gaming Trouble.
Thank you, Dorian. Good night, everybody.